back, everyone, to Disventure Dispatch. It's a celebration today. Oh my gosh, we have our drinks. Michael. Oh, I just spoiled the guess. We're pouring up. So, as you can see, we're already getting a little bit sloshed. Yeah, it's a celebration. It's a happy, great day. It's a terrific day. It's a very good day. Yeah, it's a good day, right, guys? Yeah. Thumbs up.
Tam is hiding the pain.
Yeah, I'm. As you can see, I'm on high levels of copium right now. You guys cannot understand. I'm on right now, but I'm trying to stay happy for you guys. So let's move on to our guest. And our very lovely host. So first off, we got Genesis. Hi, Genesis. How are you doing?
Hi, everyone. I don't drink, so I've got a very, very, albeit pretty potent shot of water right here.
Nice.
So cheers, everybody.
Yes.
And no, it's a pleasure to be here. It's gonna be great watching Tam slowly break down over the course of this episode.
Yeah.
For reasons we'll get into a little later.
Yeah, we'll get into it, but not now. Not now. So Genesis. God, I'm already cracking. What superpower would you have to stay on theme with the episode?
So you'd think it'd be a simple question.
Yeah.
But I legitimately don't know.
Oh shoot.
Because I never thought of this before, I will admit. So you know what? I think if I had any power, it would be, I got it. You know what? The power to access different universes.
Ooh.
Yes. So
That's good.
use it as something like that. You could, like, a lot of science can be done, and each world would kind of work by its own rules. So then, you'd be able to sort of, like, I guess, learn new things and join new things. It'd be fun.
Ooh.
It's like the interdimensional scissors from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. If I had those, life would be amazing.
Ooh, that sounds awesome. Very unique answer. Thank you. Okay, next up we have Jpeg. Hi, Jpeg.
Hello. Hello. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello from the bad Wi-Fi. Hello.
Oh, god dang it!
Oh my god. How are you, Jpeg?
Not Tam calling JPEG out.
Good. Doing quite swell. It's at 9 a.m. I'm getting drunk at 9 a.m. this morning. It's fine.
Oh god.
It's fine. I don't have anything better to do today, so I might as well.
Yeah. Oh god. I hope YouTube doesn't have the ban hammer on us.
That will be fine.
So, what superpower would you have?
I would like the power to steal voices, just like in Genesis words, like Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians.
Oh.
Wait, Cruella de Vil can do that?
Right. I'm like.
No, the joke is that you mixed up Ursula with Cruella last episode.
Oh! The Kraken can do it. Got it. Okay.
I like to steal other people's voices, but also like force choke them like Star Wars, where they like suffocate. That'd be cool.
I guess that's. That is a cool superpower, though.
Yeah.
I like
it. Very on par for you, Jpeg. Thank you. Okay, and next up we have the lovely Marks. Woo!
How's it going?
Hi, Marks. How's it going?
I've got my strawberry margarita next to me, and I'm currently wondering what magic JPEG are going to use to try to edit out Tam's use of opium in the first 5 minutes of this episode.
Oh god. Opium.
Let's hope YouTube doesn't get us for that.
Oh, sure. No! Oh my god, please, YouTube, no. God.
For legal reasons, YouTube, we said copium, not opium.
Yeah, we said copium, obviously.
Exactly.
Of course. I'm not on opium, swear. as much as this episode makes me. Oh god, now we're really gonna get banned. Oh my god. So Marks, what superpower would you want to have?
I feel like this is a really difficult question, but I'd love to be able to shapeshift into other people, not animals, other people.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it'd be fun, I just think it'd be fun to live other people's lives, like a celebrity's life for a day. Like, they get a break. I go on stage for, like, I don't know, somebody less relevant, like Meghan Trainor. Like, I go on stage for her, and I take over and I perform.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like, that would be cool. Like, there wouldn't be as much pressure if, like, I say I were Beyonce, but, like, be nice. Be famous for a day.
Yeah. I could totally see you
No,
playing that song. What was her one song?
I was gonna say, now you calling Meghan Trainor irrelevant?
Yeah!
Meghan Trainor's not irrelevant. She's famous, but she's not, like, crazy famous.
Right.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's all about that based.
Right, exactly. Yes, I was trying to remember that song. Yeah.
Oh, that was the one you were trying to remember?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what's the one?
She is your mother. You listen to her.
I'm your mother.
Mothering.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you so much, Marks.
No problem.
And next up, we have our lovely guests. So, introducing, we have two lovely guests with us. First off, we want to introduce BROSUKE. How are you doing?
What's up?
Hi. Welcome to our lovely dispatch. How are you?
Doing
good?
Thanks. I'm actually doing swell. I took off work early to be here early, and then
Wow.
things happened.
Yeah.
Jpeg.
Oh, Jpeg.
I literally sat down on my PC, and then Jpeg said, "Oh, this is the new time." I'm like,
"Oh god."
No reason.
Oh my god. Wow.
You know what? I respect the dedication.
The episode, so
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The episode watching is important as well.
You're not a patron or a dispatcher. You got to see it early. So.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Benefits there.
You won, basically.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, well, thank you for being here with us. What superpower would you?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. So what superpower would you want to have?
Easiest question of my life. I want materialization.
Wait.
I want to be able. I want to be able to manifest and affect energy and matter in reality.
Whoa.
I want to be able to extract reality to my will and bend it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, let's say my car breaks down and I need a wrench. I materialize a wrench in my hand. Or like, what if I forget my wallet and I need $5 for the burger I want? So I materialize $5 in my hand.
Really kind of smart, because then he can materialize objects that can act as other powers too.
Materialize anything? Would you really even need a wallet?
True. Oh my god. Wow.
That's a good power, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm sat here stumped with that one. That was good.
You can make money up the wazoo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just printing out money.
And then I'll donate everything to like good charities and everything like that, and help.
Here's the thing, though. You'd lower the power of the dollar, though. Like, the dollar gets so much weaker.
That's true, but that assumes I would use it for that thing. I mean, obviously, I would. I would help. I would not abuse it. I think I don't want to abuse a power. If I have it, I will try to use it for the better good. But yeah,
and the government doesn't have to know.
Yeah, exactly.
No. Oh yeah, it'll be a secret. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are they gonna do?
They don't have to know there's more money and there's more money supply.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. I just slide it into Genesis' bank account. I'm like, here you go.
Whoa! Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Send
If
your
I can
cash
alter
out.
reality with materialization, can I materialize the code for my own bank?
Whoa! We're getting deep.
Okay, anyway, I don't want to take up too much time.
Cut to 5 minutes back when BROSUKE was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna abuse my power." Sorry. Anyway,
you should repeat that and have a black and white filter and echo. I'm not gonna abuse my power.
Right.
Anyway,
Oh my God. Yeah.
that's the superpower I'd want, and then that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Yeah. And finally, we have our very special guest, the one and only Michael Spicy Campbell! Woo!
Yeah!
Woohoo!
Woo! I
Hi,
like how you said
guys.
very special. Different.
Yes.
Oh no! God.
What's up,
Aw.
Nice to
You know
meet
what?
y'all for the first time ever.
Yeah, you never met us before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Genesis,
Hi,
Michael,
stranger.
Michael,
Thank
Genesis.
you.
Do we
This is
work
actually
together?
true for one of us.
This is so cool.
Oh yeah, that is true for one.
It's true for one of us.
That is very true, you know. Yeah, Michael and I have never met before. It's not like we, you know, talk for years and years. Just I was in the body of Weister and stuff.
You were in the body of Weister.
You didn't know?
Remember when you mistook me for Weister? That
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, it's true.
yeah.
Wait, I remember that. I still do.
Wait. Oh yeah, happy 1 year anniversary of Genesis getting hired. I forgot about that.
Woo! Yes!
Yeah.
Dan
Good times, good times.
Happy
Aw.
1 year.
Woohoo!
Aw, thank you,
Shit,
Mark.
dude, you deserve it.
Aw.
Aw. You can't see me, but I'm doing heart hands.
Aw.
Speaking of dead men. Wait, no, not
Oh
yet.
god.
Oh,
Oh, wait!
Whoa.
Whoa.
Not yet.
Whoa, whoa
Again,
there. Whoa.
We gotta get to the Q&A, friends.
Oh,
So
God.
we're gonna ask a good friend here,
Everyone's
Michael.
section.
Yeah,
If you'd like
everyone's
to
favorite.
see us recapping the episode, timestamp right here,
No, so much editing.
and now make it spin. All right.
oh my
So
god.
yeah, we're gonna ask these folks some questions. It's gonna be
Woohoo!
fun.
Yes!
Woo!
And then we'll be discussing episode 13.
I love to start out just by understanding the origins of everybody's come to of Disventure Camp, Odd Nation cartoons in general, but also your love for scripted reality programming as a whole. And I would love specifically you, Michael. I would just love to know, like, how much it's affected you on like a personal level, because I know you're so heavily involved in it. And I just want to know like how much it's changed for you.
Ooh, that's a great question. It's very layered. Okay. I'll start out with how I got involved with Odd Nation. So it was in season 2 when they were doing voiceover auditions. Oh yeah, I should probably like say what I do. Hi guys. So my name is Michael Kim. I am the voice of Connor. How do you do, fellow kids? And Oliver. How do you do, fellow kids? And
Oh
Oh
god.
my god.
and now
We
I
just got a
also
double feature.
Right?
episodes. And yeah, so the way I got into it was I got cast as Oliver and Connor in season 2, and that was a lot of fun because they had just decided to start doing English dubs. I know, like, that's how a lot of you got started as well, like Jpeg and Mark's. I know Mark's was technically started beforehand, but we're calling it season 2.
Exactly.
And yeah, it was a lot of fun because I think that's where like my voice acting thing started. But in terms of writing, I never talked about this, so this is a little inside scoop. But I never actually like sent anything over, never asked for a position or anything. I barely even really talked in like the Discord. Maybe I did because it's a while ago, but Jared Madrigal, one of the co-creators of Odd Nation, just DM'd me around the final episode of season 2. So like when it was James Aiden Rhea, and he just sent me the script and said, "Hey, do you think you can help us edit this for the English audience?" And I was like, "Sure." Because that's one thing. In my real life, I work as a production assistant and as a script editor for my actual job. And that's why I learn, when opportunity shows up, you never say no. So I did what I could. It turned out to be a great episode. I was, and afterwards I thought I was done. But then season 1 remake rolled around in 2023, and I was brought back on to do it consistently through season one. So I just edited like dialogue basically. Like Jared would write something in like broken English and I would fix it. And then season 3 rolled around and I slowly inched my way up from just editing dialogue that already exists to altering full scenes to eventually now episode 13, this one right now, writing my first episode all by myself with Jared holding my hand.
Woo! Yeah.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you guys. Yeah, and it's been a lot of fun. I think like it helped me meet a lot of new cool people such as you guys, and and it was like a lot of stress though. I remember I talked to Tam once about this like a while back when I was first writing episode 13, and I was like, Tam, I don't know if I'm into this, because your other question marks was you were like, how am I with reality show writing specifically? And I'll be straight up with you, I really don't care for it.
Okay.
I think I've never been a huge fan of fan fiction. I'll say that also. I've never written one in my whole life. I've never read fan fiction from anyone because I just thought it was like something that you can't really take seriously. But again, that's just a humble man's opinion. And
Right.
no offense if you like writing fan fiction or reading it, but that was just me. And yeah, I'd say like now I'm at a point where I can say I'm writing fan fiction for a living.
Ooh, yes.
Canon fan fiction, though. So is it really fan fiction?
Right?
Can fiction. It's can fiction.
Can fiction.
Can fiction. Oh my god.
Fiction.
You pioneered a whole new thing.
No, I remember that was something that me and Tam would talk about when we were proofreading the early DC1 episodes. We're like, this feels like fan fiction, man. It's so hard.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This was going to be more of a silly in-between question, but I think I can ask this now. I recently learned, Michael, that you are a huge fan of superhero movies, which probably influenced a lot of the things that you wrote in this episode. Which was, no, I really liked all the little references you put in, even though I haven't admittedly watched a whole lot of superhero movies. But I want to ask you, first, Marvel or DC? Second, what's your favorite superhero movie, period?
Okay. I think first off, I wouldn't call myself a superhero fan. I've become cautiously optimistic.
Fair enough.
Out from that stage, but
right.
I have a love-hate relationship. As for Marvel versus DC, I would say,
Choose
oh god,
I'm sorry to put you in this position
because I really dig Batman, but then that's about it. And what was the third question?
The third question was, what's your favorite superhero movie?
Oh, okay. Oh, despite me just saying DC, my favorite superhero movie is Spider-Man 2 from 2004.
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, good choice.
That is a good pick, yeah.
Love that.
Right.
I've heard good things about the Tobey Maguire.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm a big Sam Raimi fan. I've watched all his movies, so that was just up my alley.
Fair enough. I've never seen any of those Spider-Man movies, which I really need to, but
You should. They're really good. They still hold up somehow.
I'm an Android Garfield kind of guy, but I love those.
Oh.
All of those children.
Underrated.
Of course, you're the contrarian.
I like
just-
Miles Morales. Okay. Is that cheating? I don't know.
Yay!
Tam loves Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah.
Well, I
I don't
mean,
want to call Miguel O'Hara movie, but you know.
So I have a question. If we're ready to move on.
Yeah, go for it.
oh,
Yeah.
come on.
All right. So this is kind of like, so obviously you and I haven't met before, but for everyone that watching the podcast, I recently just got casted for Nathan in Exotic Escapade for that project coming out.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. So, long story short, that was my first audition ever. So I do feel a little bit lucky, but regardless, that's not enough about me. When you did your first voiceover ever, which I don't know what your role was, if you want to tell me that too, how did you handle your first time nerves? Because I was doing things in the Exotic Escapade, which I can't mention, obviously. But like dude, I was just like so nervous waiting for my turn. I'm just like, bro, I just am I gonna screw this up because this is my first time? Like I don't know what to do. So how did you handle your first timer nerves?
First off, you saying like in Exotic Escapade you were just forced to do things you can't talk about. That sounds like you're like slaughtering newborns, but
No. I meant like I did things that I can't say here. Oh, you know what? Same thing. You know what? Never mind. Yeah, you're right.
Right, exactly my point.
The rock eye gif.
My first ever voiceover gig. You know, I hate talking about this in real life, but since this is no one's gonna see this, hopefully. But I worked on Total Drama Reunion, which many of you already know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I voiced Alejandro on that project. And that's how I met a lot of the voice actors that eventually carried over to Disventure Camp. And it was cool, but also like the nerves that you talk about are real because like Total Drama Reunion was like really big when it was popping off, and like
correct.
I knew like I had a margin of error where like it's my first time, but I probably shouldn't mess this up because if this gets immortalized on the internet with like 1 million views or something, I'm gonna look back on it and see like my shitty voice acting, and I don't want that.
That's kind of the way right now.
Right? So like it's like that. It's like also I treated the same thing with Disventure. I could tell Disventure Camp was going to be big eventually just from the consistent flow and quality. And I was like, okay, season 2, episode 1, do not fuck this up. And, are we allowed to curse, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, you can curse. Yeah. We're way past like the benchmark.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've already swore. So.
But yeah, dealing with the nerves, just deal with it by yourself. Don't reach out to friends and harbor those emotions as long as you can. That's my advice.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's like, give me a long story. Yeah, that's cool.
Especially because both of Michael's characters are super important in the very first episode of DC2 episode 1, you know?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh gosh, they were.
Right.
Hey guys, you want to add me on MySpace?
Oh god.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
It's all fun and games until a switch breaks.
MySpace. That was a thing in the past. No one uses that. Anyway, I have a question for Michael here. So I know that you're going to be the main writer for the remainder of the season. So I guess from your perspective, without spoiling, as a little preview, what do you think are the differences between Jared's style and your style of writing?
I think Jared and I have usually the thing is me and Jared are like usually 85% of the way there in terms of agreements. Usually, the other 15% is where you can see our differences. And here's the thing: I'm a very biased person. Obviously, I'm going to say my way is better than his way. And we got into like very small disagreements, usually about like points getting paid off. I remember like there were things like writing style wise, I as a TV writer want to keep a consistent tone to whatever the first few episodes we're doing. Because if I inject my own value into this show, and you're like, this feels like a different person's writing it, I didn't want that. So like I try to stick to the tone he wanted. Where I did try to change stuff was just like, plots that I thought could do some work on. But I think that's where our differences lie. It's just Jared and I have different ideas on where certain characters should go. And I think a lot of certain characters specifically, we're going to get into this, but like Yule, for example, me and Jared had very different opinions on what we wanted Yule to be from the beginning. So yeah.
Oh yeah. We're going to get
I
into
can't
that
wait to
live.
hear. I can't wait to hear because I know none of it.
Jared. God.
And then there was Tam on the outside complaining that Yule wasn't like Jungkook from BTS or whatever. I don't know.
No, do not take that serious.
I remember when we figured Yule's placement, and Tam was like so mad. We were like, Tam, this is like 10 episodes of Yule.
Yeah, I was a little sorry.
And it's even more now. It's 13.
Still. Oh my God.
13 good episodes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to release my pitch.
And then at least 3 more. So it's a lot of episodes.
Whatever. God.
God. But yeah, I forgot the question. I'm so bad at these interviews.
Just the difference in writing style. Like any notable differences that you want to
Not
talk about?
spoilers.
You know what's funny is for the superhero episode, I tried, and a lot of this actually got cut, but I tried to follow a more Joss Whedon type Marvel schlick dialogue because I wanted it to really feel like one of those movies. But a lot of that did end up getting cut after seeing this episode. And if that had stayed, you would have seen a different style. But I think generally our writing styles are similar. Okay, I'll say this. I think Jared kind of expounds on things that I personally like to keep concise. There are certain lines that he adds to that I wrote, and I'm like, why did you add that? People can reasonably infer it. Okay, without spoiling, there's a scene later in episode 14 where someone says, this character feels so-and-so. And like, I left it at that. But then Jared adds to that sentence, maybe I can learn a thing or two from that guy.
Oh.
And I'm like, and I was like, why? It's like little things like that. So they're not huge, but I think it's like a language barrier thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you know what it
it
could be?
further.
You know what it could be is Jared might like just be so scared of subtlety now.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no,
Stand firm with you on that, Mike.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I love your style because like even small scenes feel like you get a good amount of characterization.
It feels natural for sure.
Like I feel like we learned more about Aiden in this one episode than the last like few episodes. Pretty good.
We learn how he pees.
No. Oh god.
Oh
I'm
my
glad
God.
we weren't gonna. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, Tim, you asked the last
question.
Okay. Yeah. First off, Michael, I admire you wearing multiple hats at Odd Nation and in life in general. Like in the two years ish of knowing you. Yeah, I think it's been 2 years, right?
It's been 2 years, 3 months, and 5 days.
Oh my god.
The fact that you remember.
I think I'm right. Can someone fact check me?
Yeah.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we met
make a whole timeline.
around DC 2 episode 7. I was doing a live stream. I got mad. I joined the call, and everyone else joined the call for some
Yeah.
reason.
That's where I met like
That's how me and
everybody.
That's where me and Tam met. I'm not sure if that's where Michael met everyone else though.
Yeah,
Not sure.
I think it was. Yeah. But yeah, it's been really awesome to see how much you've grown. I want to know, what are your biggest inspirations to draw from in terms of like voice acting or script writing? Do you have any like favorite directors or anything? Tell
Okay,
us.
yeah. So great questions. Thank you, Tam. I don't laugh at that. I was being genuine. I would say that for voiceover, I'm not in any means a professional voiceover, if that wasn't obvious already. And I mostly do it for fun. For Connor and Oliver, I mentioned this in like a different live stream, but Oliver based off of Morty from Rick and Morty. And Connor, I did like a Joel from Last of Us mixed with like Joe from Plants vs. Zombie, Crazy Joe. And then
Oh my god.
Wait, do you mean Dave?
I can
Crazy
see both
Dave?
of those.
Dave, sorry, my bad.
Okay, I never played that game, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
know.
I gotta look that up. Oh! Okay, I see that.
Anyways, in terms of writing and stuff, I don't know. I love movies, so I've always been like a huge like horror fan. I love John Carpenter. He's one of my big inspirations. Sam Raimi, like I mentioned earlier.
Nice.
Obviously, I got started with like the big ones like Steven Spielberg and Martin Scorsese, and then like most people who love movies, they like slowly inch into their like niche audience categories. For me, it just happened to be more horror-based directors.
Ooh, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think horror's fine, but the directors are cool.
Yeah.
I did not know that was the pathway. Apparently, I've been watching movies wrong this whole time. Dang.
Oh, really?
God.
Genesis? Genesis is a Scorsese fan?
Well, no, I just kind of just watch whatever, I guess. I don't know. Like I'll scroll through or I'll look for movies just randomly. I'll be like, oh, this premise is interesting. I'll check it
Yeah.
out. which has led me to some crap.
Oh no.
Huh? No, not. I was thinking more along the lines of our drawings, Cats 2019.
Oh no! Oh, dang, you're in the trenches. Oh, God. Oh no! We're gonna get
I've
you
gone
out.
down some interesting rabbits. Yeah, but you know what? I'll start with scriptwriters now. That might be a good place to do it. A good way to do it.
Right. What's your favorite
but yeah.
scriptwriter, Genesis?
Yeah.
I don't know many scriptwriters, to be honest.
Name one.
Scriptwriter
Name
of
one that
cats.
you like.
Female. Name one female scriptwriter.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the person who wrote Barbie was probably like a female scriptwriter.
You don't know
Oh,
Greta
you're
Gerwig's
right.
name?
Who?
Oh,
You don't know Greta Gerwig's name?
do you like her work?
Greg Irwitz? Who's Greg Irwitz?
Oh my God.
Greta Gerwig.
Oh, I got that completely wrong. I know. I do not know who she is. What did she do?
you
Anything
like-
other than Barbie?
Good Lady Bird. That was-
Oh,
she was
Lady
an
Bird.
actor,
Lady Bird is good. Did she do
Oh,
Bridesmaids?
interesting.
She did Little Women, but you clearly didn't see that. So.
By Little.
No, I've never seen.
Not a fan of
Women.
Little Women.
I'm not familiar
I've
with
never seen-
writers either, but I remember I forgot his name. The Jaws writer, Carl Gottlieb.
Oh,
I don't remember his name, but he wrote the Jaws script by Steven Spielberg, and I think he was also the one. Yeah. He also helped shape the number. If you guys have watched Jaws, the USS Indianapolis speech that Robert Shaw does before the whole climax of the movie,
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
that was probably what really got me into like writing, because in general.
Oh.
If you guys haven't,
Ooh.
if you guys have not
Seen
seen Jaws,
Jaws.
you should
Jaws
definitely
is
watch
a
it.
classic. Yeah.
It's a class.
I haven't seen
Released
it.
in June of 1875.
Yeah, as we transition to BROSUKE, actually, what are some of your favorite writing pieces? And you said you're a writer. What have you done?
Yeah.
I haven't done
Project
anything. I just
okay.
write.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I just write as kind of a creative outlet mainly.
Mhm.
I just don't do any. I just don't. I'm kind of like Michael, where you just kind of write things, but you don't ever submit or apply for anything.
Mm.
Right.
Obviously, I don't know his, but my reason was because like most of my creative outlet was just mainly video editing too, just for fun. I went to
Ooh.
college for it, and then it was funny because I'm in one of my good group of friends. We literally call ourselves Homie Time.
Oh my God.
It's literally called Homie Time, and like they make fun of me for my food takes, just like you guys. So it is what it is. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay,
But,
no, just for Tam, 'cause I don't think Tam knows. Can you say
Yeah.
what's one of your food takes?
Oh God.
But before, okay, fine. I'll say it after
curious.
this.
Know this
but,
either.
I'm so
Okay.
I'll say
curious.
it after that. But I actually, so obviously, I think everyone here knows Danganronpa. Everyone mentioned it at this point. But before Danganronpa, we actually played through my first playthrough of Ace Attorney with with my
Ooh.
friend AJ. And we actually played through A1 all the way to TGA 2, and not TGA, that's TGA. We haven't even started that yet. But every other game besides that, even the spinoff.
Really?
And
For YouTube?
not for YouTube, no, just in our Discord chat. But
Oh.
eventually, because JFA was like, even though A2 is like one of the ones people don't really talk about, it's the one that really got me invested in VNs and just characters in general, because AA2 gives Phoenix Wright more of a character than AA1.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And eventually we started doing like voicing the courtroom scenes, and then when AA3 comes in and then Godot gets introduced, AJ's like, oh, I gotta voice Godot. I'm like, okay. And then the final scene happened, and I won't mention it here because Imer will watch this.
Right.
Will watch this. So
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was gonna say this now, but Ace Attorney and Danganronpa on YouTube sounds horrible.
oh my god, it does.
It's yeah. But I'm happy you mentioned A2
The joke.
because
the joke.
A2 was
One
awesome.
of my favorite Phoenix Wright lines is, "My name is Phoenix Wright, Ace Baker."
Speaking of baking,
I know.
Brosuke,
Okay, that's from. Oh, sorry.
Brosuke, really
Go on.
really quick, just can you say some of your food takes to the lovely hosts here who don't know?
Oh God.
No, dude,
I'm-
you're seriously doing this to me?
Please. I want to hear.
All right.
So curious.
I'll do my quote unquote top 3 food takes. So apparently the one that I get a lot of flack for is I'm not really a huge fan of Strong's taste, like seasoning and salt. So I typically I've seen Michael's face perk up, dude. Oh no! But so when I cook my steak or chicken or fries or anything like that, I typically do not put seasoning on it because I just don't like the taste of it. Now, is it to the? Michael's like so flabbergasted. It's not to the point where like if Michael cooked for me and say, "Hey, I put seasoning on your steak," it's not to the point where like I don't want it. I'll still eat it. But obviously, if I'm cooking, I'm gonna do it my way, the way I prefer it. But and there's also the fact that I don't like mustard. I don't like mayonnaise. Sorry, I don't like mayonnaise whatsoever. I think it's disgusting, and I think it's. This is the one that gets me. I think it's spicy. For some reason, like mayonnaise is spicy to me.
Spicy.
That's okay, more for me.
What this podcast turned into?
Oh God.
I'm more so just. I'm more so impressed.
Here's the best way to describe it. Do you guys know the Teen Titans Go scene where Robin has the salt on his tongue and he's saying it's spicy? That's basically me.
Oh my
You watch
gosh.
Teen Titans Go? That's
Teen
another
Titans
issue.
Go?
No, I don't watch
Shut
it.
up.
I don't watch it. But there's a scene that I've seen some of the funny scenes that come from it, like that one, like the memes. There's also the memes of where Teen Titans Go reacts to original Teen Titans. That was a funny meme. And stuff like that. I'm just a meme lord. I swear I don't even know what episode that is, bro.
Oh my God.
No,
Spicy.
you're a video editor, so it's like totally natural for you to know memes.
Yeah. I have to know memes. But do you know I've done so many improv memes for Exotic Escapade, just to feed the Exotic Escapade community crumbs while they wait.
Oh, nice.
Really?
I love that.
Oh my God! Wait, I need to see some of them.
He posted one in the chat like a few days ago. What are you talking about, Genesis?
Yeah, I did.
I gotta see it.
Okay,
Someone
okay.
sent
Hear
it.
me out. I do not check that chat as often as I should.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, those are my food takes. Jpeg is you're not getting the worst one out of me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
That'll create an uproar.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Ooh.
So moving on.
I do.
I do.
That's the one, folks.
Okay. You know what? I'll say it. I like pineapple on pizza, and the one that really gets me like flack is when I was 15 years old. I was dared to try mustard on pizza. I did it, and I found it enjoyable. Okay,
It's not
it
bad.
was good.
Oh God.
Okay, to be fair, I've never had
Dang it.
mustard, so I can't really.
Better than
I was with
pineapple
you
on
with the pineapple, but the mustard.
Yo, JPEG. Wait, hey JPEG. I have breaking news. I mentioned the mustard, and now we just lost 10 subscribers.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like literally.
Dude,
That-
To
that's
be
what
fair, I
you
have
said.
never.
It balances out. It balances out. Emer's usually the one who loses subscribers, so it's fine.
What?
But anyway,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's it.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Does anyone have any more questions for Brosuke? Or Michael?
Oh wait, you were asking me questions? I didn't even know that.
What?
You were asking about your
I'm
food
loving
takes.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were.
Okay, yeah. If you already questions me, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
I
How's your
guess
day
I
going?
want to ask about. What was your
What'd you say,
experience?
Michael?
Okay.
I was like, how's your day going?
Oh, that's pretty good.
how's the weather, Brosuke?
It's actually very shitty. It's raining right now.
No.
great weather.
I live in Florida,
Yeah, for
bro.
podcast. Oh,
Ooh.
Florida.
That explains a lot.
Sorry for your loss.
We got Cam in Ohio and Brosuke in Florida. This is
Oh
awful.
my God! Yes. Woohoo!
Like the real backwater part of Florida, I bet.
Yeah, it's like-
Florida man likes mustard on pizza.
Dude, it was one time.
No, okay, listen. I can't. I'll tell you this right now, broski. I cannot judge because I've never had mustard before, so I don't even know what it tastes like.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But anyway, Jen, you had a question for me. Were you saying a question?
Yeah. I was gonna ask about your because we're both on Exotic Escapade together, so I was gonna ask like what was your experience auditioning in the first place, you know? Because I know you auditioned for 2 characters. I know you auditioned for Nathan and you auditioned for Hero.
Yeah.
So I want to know like what was sort of your experience auditioning? Because auditions are nerve-wracking. I can tell you that firsthand. So and this was your first one, right? So I'm very curious. Yeah.
My dasher is nearby. Anyway,
The mustard piece is coming.
Sorry, I ordered a DoorDash in the middle of the podcast because I got here early and the podcast was pushed back. Anyway, sorry, I'm this. Okay, I'm sorry. So when I originally I did. First of all, one of the people in the DC community told me about Exotic Escapade. Because they said, "Oh, I'm auditioning," and I'm just thinking to myself, like, "Well, that's cool." And then because I'm like, "Well, I just, as a meme, I auditioned for the DC ones when they had, but obviously it was this fucking mic." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, whatever." So then I obviously shout outs to Homie Time. They're like, "Bro, I think you really should audition." And I'm like, "Well, I don't really have a good mic," and they're like, "Well, fix that." I'm like, "You know what? You're absolutely right." So I went on Amazon. I got sound insulation panels. I got a Focusrite XLR music box thing. I got a microphone. Shout outs to Tyler. He's one of the people from Homie Time that helped me with the audio stuff. And then I basically turned my walk-in closet into a studio. So when that fully got done, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm really doing this. I'm like, I just spent almost $500 in this whole setup. Like, I kind of have to do this. Obviously, the thought in the back of my head was, what if I don't get it? Right? If I don't get it, then obviously, as a first-time person auditioning, I'm naturally going to feel like I just wasted $500. I just didn't get the part. Right?
Right.
But luckily, I had a lot of positive influence going into it, like Vanessa, who voices Gret in DC. She really did help me out with nerves and everything. I sent her audio files of practice takes. She gave me some tips on that stuff too. So I was like, okay. So when I went into auditioning, I originally only wanted Hero. That's the thing. I actually was looking through the rest of the characters, and I'm just like, this Nathan guy's from Florida. I'm from Florida. This has to be a thing. This has to be a thing. So I went in, and I know I sound pretty white, right? And I have, I emphasize that. Oops. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put on.
Are you not white?
I am white.
Okay.
It makes sense.
So it makes sense. But I put on the most. I didn't even know a voice for Nathan. I just decided to just do what I thought was funny at the time. I didn't do any improv, and honestly, the take I sent them was me running out of breath during the take. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just send that in. So
and it
I
worked!
sent that in.
Yeah.
I sent that in, and then I waited a week, and then I'm like, oh shit, they're picking people. And then 2 days go by, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, they haven't messaged me, so they're probably not going to pick me. No big deal. I wake up to one of the writers DMing me like, hey, you've been selected for Nathan. And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. I put the phone down the bed, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I looked at the DM. I was like, I replied, is this a prank? Like, are you for real?
Yeah.
They're like, no. They're like, no, you got it. I'm like, oh. Let's fucking go! Like, I got out of bed with my fucking American Dad boxers. Like, let's fucking go! Like, let's fucking
Good
go!
morning, USA!
Oh my
Good
god.
morning, US!
Right, we do have to move on though, but
Sorry. I rambled.
Does anyone have any more questions? I have one more for Michael. If it's a joke question, but if anyone has any more.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna grab my food.
Oh, no, you're good.
Works? Did you have something works?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, it's a shame he went because this is my question. So, Michael, I know you wrote a lot of Alley critiques for BROSUKE. So, the question is, how did you find it? How did you find talking with the gamer lingo with this big nerd?
So wait. Are you asking what I think of Alley, or wait?
No. So like, I know like she did a Persona ranking, and I don't know if you know anything about that.
Oh, this is fun. Now that Broski's not here, I can talk about this. I wrote that one, and I didn't know. I don't know a thing about Persona, so I went on to Reddit and I just looked up top 5 Persona games, and then I looked through people's opinions, and I was like, okay,
Top 5 Persona games.
Copy
Top 5.
And then I was
There
like,
are only
okay.
5 Persona games.
So that's a little bit of immersion breakage for Broske, but hopefully
Yeah,
It's okay.
Oh
It's
my
okay.
God.
You didn't hear.
He has to watch the podcast to see it. You have to watch
Wait,
the
you did
podcast to
hear.
it.
Wait.
What?
Oh.
You have to watch it to know what happened.
Huh? Oh.
I heard an Ali question as I left. I'm like, fuck.
I should play more video games. That's what I've learned. I can't do Alley.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
That's what I noticed. There was not a single game reference line in this episode.
Well, because
Oh,
it's not Allie's episode. That's why it was
Oh.
good.
No.
Are you serious?
Damn.
She might never get an episode. You never know. She might never get
Yeah. Woo.
Let's hope.
That's crazy.
I'm just gonna wait till I speak.
I will say,
You know what? If it helps you feel
Oh my
better,
God.
Broske, I like Ali.
sorry, Michael. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but thank you guys for the awesome questions. Now we will questions from the fans. First
No.
question. Tam,
Oh.
how come you're not showing up for these, and you keep having to reach out to you through email so you can?
What fan is asking this? What fan is asking this?
We know exactly which fan is asking this. We know exactly.
Right. Oh my God. Jpeg.
God.
And I use the term fan with quotes.
Yeah, fan. We know which fan blows up my email and WhatsApp and my.
WhatsApp?
Yes.
Are you guys like 40 years old? What the-
Jpeg just messages you on
Cool.
MySpace, you know?
Yeah, MySpace too. God.
Like,
For
I have her phone number, but I can't do anything with it because I don't live in America.
Oh
So I
yeah.
can't
Oh.
God.
Dang.
So I have
Okay,
her
that's-
phone number.
Still
Gonna
doesn't
make-
text regularly on the phone.
Oh my god.
Oh God, I can't believe it. God. Yeah, I can't believe
What a
I.
question.
I can't believe I showed up for this one. God. After the episode, how the episode
You're
treated
the,
me.
you're the second main character of this one. You're the second main character of this one, next to Mark's.
Main character. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like main character and sidekick, you know?
Yeah.
But you're
Anyway, we gotta.
Funny
we
little
gotta move on.
anecdote, by the way. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
JPEG,
sorry.
one more thing. When I was first developing this episode and we were deciding the superpowers for all the characters, I showed Tam what they were, like without any like details. I was just like, okay, so this character has this power, and then I mentioned Gret has water and Yule has electricity, and Tam immediately already knew where it was going. She was like, oh, water beats electricity, just do it already.
I know. It's like, oh my God.
Put my
I
baby
smell
out of
the
his misery.
funeral. His ass
good.
is fried. Oh my God.
I quite enjoyed that.
God. Thanks, Michael.
So yeah, we do have to move on. Usually we would talk about the guest's character, but I will confirm that Michael has been booked for another episode, so we'll talk about Connor and Oliver then. So for this episode, we'll talk about the boot, whose voice actor is also here. It's Yule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to do the Yule character analysis? I assume it won't be that long, but let's see what happens.
It won't be that long.
Oh, you want me to go all day?
Okay,
Marks, Tam, you want to
Can
go
I
last?
say something? Oh wait, Mark, you go first.
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Marks.
You know, I feel like it should. Okay. You know, Yule's character analysis is that he's a little twerp brat who believes that the world revolves around him, and he thinks that anybody and everybody is beneath him, and will say and do whatever to make them believe that they are beneath him. That's his full entire character analysis. He's strategic. He's manipulative. He's this for a reason we don't know, and we aren't supposed to know.
Perfect.
No, I like how he doesn't have a backstory.
Yeah.
I love that.
Jack Horner.
What do you mean he does? He came from North Korea.
Oh god.
It's not used to like make him sympathetic or anything. It exists. I like that. You know.
And you know
Yes,
what?
yes.
I'll leave the rest up to Michael Kimbrough.
Yes. Michael.
So, you know what's really interesting? Okay, let's just get into this. So, Yule was a wee little lad coming out of Pyongyang, North Korea, and he got out and he decided to be a big prick in South Korea, because I guess like I don't know, he had some family issues or something. One of the greetings like vaguely share that Yule has family issues, but that's about it.
Wow.
And like Yule is like this really successful kid who went to become a dancer and like became viral, and he let all that power go to his head at a young age, and I think it developed into his life where neglectful parents plus having a really successful early age is gonna make you a douchebag in the future. Right, and then Yule took that and basically became someone that some people really think is funny and charismatic, and other people are gonna say that he is not that. So we are at an impasse because I want to drive in something that Jpeg and Tam were also very involved in with the proofreaders. When this season first came into development, a lot of us had very differing opinions on what Yule should be doing this season. And it was weird. I don't know if I should just get into this now, but like one of the ideas was like for me, I noticed that I would write Yule's dialogue with in mind that we were supposed to laugh with him whenever he makes a joke, because I knew like Yule is supposed to be charismatic and like have some quick one-liners and stuff. But Jared kind of cut down on a lot of like the humor aspect of Yule, I've noticed. And I think like it might be for good reason, because it was like if we laugh with Yule against like Gret most of the time, it's gonna look really bad because we're supposed to not like Yule. But then Marks, by the way, this is a great thing. I actually really like that Marks did. Marks has a lot of charisma as a voice actor, so he took it and like actually made not funny dialogue actually funny, which is what a good actor does. But there's the impact. We have intent for Yule to be funny, and Marks made him funny and likable, which makes him problematic because it makes us look like we're trying to make him look good.
Right.
And that's my take. And then there's Tam, who has like her own version of fantasy Yule.
Oh my god. No. No. Okay, reading my pitch now is like, oh my god, what a trip.
What was that?
I was like, what was? No, I mourn it, but no.
Now I kind of want to know what Tam's pitch was.
Oh god, you want to read my awesome fanfiction headcanon?
Yeah, I wanna know this character named Zool, you know?
Yeah. So no, I should patent that. I should really make my own character. Zool. Oh my god. But yeah. No, I really did come to appreciate like the direction they took Yule in this season. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, guys! Like, give him a little bit more. Like, I don't know. He's just a misunderstood baby, a lost soul. Can fix him." No, he's not. He's not. He literally said we should call out fat people. Like, dude. So yeah, this guy. Jpeg, stop with this meme! Oh my god. Wait, that was Michael. Oh my god, not this.
If we're getting really in depth, I do think the longer he wasn't validated as like, because he was in this place where nobody was really giving him the validation that he probably finds in his limited comment sections on social media. He wasn't getting the validation, and so he got the angrier he got and the more volatile he got.
Yeah.
And I think, and I just want to point out, I really do feel like the past 2 episodes, the creators and the team have gotten a lot of hate because of Yule's character. And I think it has a lot to do with in the fact that the past 2 episodes, Yule hasn't gotten injured at all.
Oh, right.
And I feel like that was something that was so integral to his karmic retribution that he got served full course of meal style, literally in this episode.
Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I can say this to both Jenny and BROSUKE, the two non-knowers in this interview, but it was really obvious, right? Like, we knew from day one that Yule was always going to be outdone by Gret, right?
Yeah. No one would ever
write that storyline where the abuser overcomes her. Nobody.
Yeah. And I think a lot of the fan outrage is just the anxiety of like, wait, is Yule actually going to make it farther? And it's like, no, of course not.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that people, like, some people have come to hate him during this season, but, like, I think he's just, like, perfect entertainment, like, and I think that, and I was really surprised to see that a lot of people were still, like, appreciating the fact that he was here and, like, still providing that entertainment, because he's supposed to be outrageous, and they know that, like, that's the purpose of his character, and I know that people were, like, a little bit sick of, like, just this kind of back and forth between him and Gret, especially. Like, I think these past couple episodes, it did kind of drag out, but I think this, like, hit the right peak of it. Just to show, like, Gret gradually, like, getting herself out of that situation, along with, like, Gabby's involvement, too. So, yeah, I think the Gruel, like, plot line, it worked for the best. And I remember I was thinking, like, when they first proposed this plot line, I was like, oh my god. Oh god, I was so delusional. I was thinking of any way to save Yule. Like, how, I was like, oh, let's do, like, a little twist. Let's say that, like, Yule actually stays before Gret.
Yule takes out Gret.
Yeah, Yule takes out Gret. Now I'm like, oh my god, what the heck was that?
Sam, do you want to kill the show?
No, I know. Now I'm like, whoa, no. People would have been at my throat. But yeah, but yeah, this
like Conrad Yule's throat.
Yeah, exactly. I love Yule getting injured. That's just the point of his character now. But yeah, I think this is a more fitting conclusion with that, because especially with like Gret, I think it's about time we see like her development get going. So yeah. Sorry, Yule, you gotta get X'd out.
Oh yeah, he's the big obstacle she needs to overcome, and now that she's done it, what's in store for the future? You never know.
Woo! Yes.
So she goes immediately next. She's next.
Yeah. God, don't get them wrong.
That also might be possible, though.
Imagine if that happened, viewers.
I said enough last episode.
In an alternative universe, he's an icon, he's a legend, and he is the moment. But in reality, he simply isn't.
Period.
Well said.
God.
I love how Jenny predicted that Yule wouldn't go because he's been doing that for the last 5 episodes, and now that he doesn't predict Yule goes, Yule actually goes.
I did predict this time. I stuck with Yule this time. This time I did.
I will say the one thing that I'm about to pay Tam a compliment. This is very rare. I think that Tam has like a good idea on like Yule's strategic side, because in season 2, Yule was a lot more proactive in the strategical element of the game, where he started like the alliance with Hunter and Tess, which obviously didn't go anywhere, but at least he started it, and he had like general strategic mind. However, in this season, it seems like he's lost a bit of that and more focused on being like an entertaining brat. And I think that shift was something that Tam noticed because she loves Yule. Most fans might not notice it as hard as she did, but it is worth noting. I don't know. Marks, do you have any opinion on that?
Absolutely. I feel like, and I know Tam was joking about it, but I genuinely feel like if Yule and Gret really had this breakup, he would just go to the heroes and say, hey, let's fucking take out these two girls who are dating each other.
Oh my god.
It would make, and to be honest, it makes more sense long-term wise, because there's still going to be animosity between Yule and whoever would stay, and would give a 4v4 a better chance to the heroes. To me, it makes more strategic sense. But I understand why, from a personal standpoint, no one fucking wanted that.
Right.
May I add on to this?
Yeah.
Oh, so I kind of agree with Michael. He is way more strategic in DC2. And I kind of noticed this immediately when the Villains Alliance was starting to be formed. Because Season 2 Yule, if Alec proposed that alliance, I feel like Season 2 Yule would immediately jump on it and not question things.
Mm-hmm.
But in All-Stars, Yule was already a little combative. Like, I'm not going to fucking work with this, with Rhea. I'm not going to do that. Like, no. But I feel, I know that I agree. He's definitely lost some strategic here. But I feel like he gained.
Right.
Sorry.
I have one example to this. Michael, I don't know if you remember this, but Tam brought this up in our podcast, and my one example as to Yule losing all of his strategic credibility from Season 2 as Season 3 is Tummy Owie!
Tummy Owie!
The cut, so I don't know. It's not
Oh
canon.
my god.
Like,
Tummy
that's how you
Owie.
knew. That's how you knew they were playing down his strategy.
Exactly. Like, oh my god.
It's interesting because so as Broski mentions, the Villains Alliance formed because of Alec, and we were all on the hype train because we wanted Alec to succeed. We saw the growth in his character, and we kind of didn't mind that Yule was kind of apprehensive about it because it was like, oh, that's Yule. He's gonna agree and he's gonna do it eventually, and he did. Mm-hmm. But the issue was we kind of figured Yule would grow into being like more proactive later on, and that just didn't surmount. However,
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and this episode, when I first got control of Yule for the first time, that was actually one of the main things I wanted to think about was this is Yule's final episodes, and I have access to him. I have access to him. His pants are down. I have full access to him. I can do whatever I want.
What? That is what.
So I need to figure out how I can make Yule work in this one episode. Maybe I can make him a bit more proactive. So that was in my brain, and I just had him focus more on dogging on Gabby. I don't want to say he was more focused on Gabby and trying to keep that wedge between Gret and Gabby solidified instead of just focusing on Gret and calling her fat for 20 minutes.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I applaud you. Yeah, this is the episode where you really do get to see like that kind of conniving attitude that was so missed from DC2. He just was like a lot more manipulative and like with the element of like Gabby involved. Like I really loved the direction that you took with it.
I agree.
Yeah, because I know Jared, he would just been like, oh yeah, let Yule just be an asshole.
We're just roasting
and then let
Jared
him die. I know.
I just got a DM from Jared. We are hired.
Oh man!
No!
Oh man!
No!
Dang it!
Hey, Jenny, Mark, one of your proofreaders now? You want to join me?
I'm ready.
Oh my god!
Oh man! But yeah, no, that's the. What if we like drink at the end of every segment? So now that we're done with the character analysis, we take a drink.
Oh my god! I'm already doing it.
I'm like one soju bottle down.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, soju! Oh my god!
Tam, wait, Tam, turn on your video.
Turn my video. No!
Okay.
God,
here we go.
I'm a mess. Wait, let me.
Tam, you better be wearing something.
Yeah,
you better be wearing something.
Let me see. Oh god, I can't. Oh,
Let's go, my man, Marks.
Yo! Oh my god.
Yo.
Okay, I might do it later, but yes. I'm here.
Okay, cheers.
Oh my god, your soju? You got strawberry soju?
Yo!
I do got strawberry soju.
Let's
Cheers.
go.
Cheers.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, soju for the Korean character. It's so fitting.
Oh my god, yeah.
Always gonna represent.
Perfect.
My Korean brother.
Oh my god.
All right. So yeah, now I think we got to go to the episode review. So Michael and Brosuke, you get to talk about it, and so will Marks and I think Jenny with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
No, episode review.
Oh.
We're just saying like our like, did we like it or like yeah.
Jenny, you ranked it the lowest, so you start.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ranked it the lowest. Which isn't saying much since we all went around like the 8, like high 8 to like mid-9 region. So like we
Right.
all really like this episode. Props to you, Michael, for that. But yeah, no, this episode was really good. I love how it sort of like wears the superhero inspiration on its sleeve and just has fun with it. I think that's what really got me with this episode. It just has fun with all the superpowers, and you know, when the episode has fun, and when the voice actors are having fun, and when the writer's having fun, the audience is gonna have fun. And I had a blast with this episode. It was great. Why did I not put it exactly a 9? It started a new romance plot, and we have enough of that.
You are right.
Let me correct you there, Jenny Benny. It started 2 romance plots.
No!
Wait, what was the other one? Wait, hang on.
The hosts.
Well, okay, but that was still kind of started. Okay, yeah.
It was like 1 minute in the last episode. Now it's in full swing.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah. That doesn't do it any favors. It's like I love like one of the big draws for Disventure Camp for a lot of people is the interactions and the diverse cast of characters, which I think is still really good, but there's a lot of romance. And I feel like some of this show's best interactions tend to be the non-romance ones, in my opinion. But maybe that's just me.
Like Jake and Ashley. That's very biased.
Well, I wasn't gonna say Jake and Allie, or not Allie.
Michael threw the first stone. He did it. He did it.
I wasn't.
Connecting the dots. I know how you're thinking.
I assure you, I was initially gonna say Alec and Fiore, and I was gonna say Jake and Allie as well. Not Ashley, Allie.
Let's go.
Stuff like that, in my opinion, was a lot more interesting than the romance stuff. I will say though, Rhea and Connor's more interesting now. I didn't expect that. All right,
They're not
cool.
attached to each other. They're not talking.
Cause yeah, that's probably why exactly.
They haven't really talked about 2 episodes. It's interesting.
Yeah.
No, Imer won this episode. Imer got everything he wanted this episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Imer was fed so well.
But yeah, no.
Oh.
I love this episode for everything that it does right. I think it's such a fun episode. I think the elimination was a lot of fun. And even though Tam's BRBing. And even though it does start some things that I don't personally like at all, it was still overall a really enjoyable time. Is it my favorite episode out of the season? It's a tie, but it is one of them. So I'm very happy with this episode.
What's the tie? Who's the other one?
The musical one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, actually, Elimination
That makes
episode was
sense.
also pretty
I
good,
think
but
that's the musical one.
yeah, exactly. But no,
Seems
I
to be the
really like
audience
this
favorite.
episode too. It's always the episodes where it's like, it really feels like an All-Stars, you know, like, I mean, it's always felt like an All-Stars, but like, it's episodes like that make it really feel like an All-Stars, where it's like, you know, going insane with it, because this is the last season, you know, like the last, or, well, not the last season, but the last season we'll have with these characters, so, you know, but yeah.
I just I'm gonna be like, okay. First of all, let me break the tea to the viewing public. We watched it unfortunately without the sound, but my imagination runs rampant, and I was imagining the sounds as I was watching this episode, and it just kept me so enthralled. I was so interested with my own mind in this episode. Like, I felt I was constantly engaged while watching it. The storylines, they were adding new ones. I know we have a lot of romance already. Alec is somebody we know to be emotionally unstable, and I feel like this wasn't really a romance, but more so a depiction of that. And that was something that was really cool that was added in. And then there was also a bunch of development on the already pre-existing layers and friendships within the integral groups in this episode that made me, I feel like I just like the characters more after watching this episode. And that's what I think makes a good episode. I like more of the characters after watching this episode.
Even Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Even
Yeah,
Allie!
Oh my god.
It only took 8
This
lines!
Yeah, one of the strongest aspects of this episode is the characterization. Again, props to Michael, and
I agree.
I love
Yeah.
really good character writing. So this is great. Oh, Aiden and Tom as well. Sorry, that was an interaction
Aiden
that
and
was
Tom.
platonic that I really
Oh,
liked
yeah.
as well.
Right.
Sorry, I was thinking my thought process. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Wow. BROSUKE, why don't you go next? Episode review.
Episode review,
Yeah.
like on how I like the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you like the episode,
I would like. So, obviously, with no bias, I am a huge Allie fan, and I was a little sad to see that she didn't really get to shine in a nerdy thing like this. I felt like this was something that I felt like she deserved a little bit, but I totally get the direction we needed to obviously win the elimination. Well, obviously, when I saw the water and electricity, I'm like, okay, I know where this is going. Like, I knew where that was going. So at that point, I kind of already expected Allie wouldn't get a lot. But regardless, I think this is probably my third favorite episode. I think it was definitely very awesome. I could definitely say it. Like the whole, I don't know, something about Jake just try to figure out, like, he was so confident in telekinesis and just can't use it for like half the episode. Like, it's like that was really funny and dorky and really in Jake's character. I just really enjoyed the character interactions, and I do feel like the Yule being back to strategic DC2, trying to break the wedge between Gret and Gabby was a really cool addition. And obviously, I do like the setup with Allie and Connor in the cave, which I'll go over later. That's a different segment, right? Jpeg, that's a different segment. Do I talk about it now?
Not later. That's later.
Okay, that's later. Okay, sorry, but overall, 7 out of 10 for me.
What?
Oh.
Hey.
If their favorite's only 7 out of 10, it's interesting.
I mean, a lot of them are like 6.57.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Episode 6 is episode 6 is the musical one, right? That's
Yeah.
second. I actually really enjoy episode 1. Episode 1's still my favorite.
Oh, wow.
Where everyone's on the plane
Interesting.
and everyone's the introduction and everything, and like I feel like it's very slept on because of the whole the way the direction this Disventure Camp All-Star was going. It really set the bar of what to expect, and then obviously the with all the interactions and everything, like Yule getting on and being his typical self, and then the whole couple, like Yule being nice to Gret, like that was a cool setup. And then episode, obviously all the episodes future on just beat off of that. So I like episode 1's my favorite, but I like this one.
Right.
Oh, very nice. All right, Michael, round us up. Episode review.
Answer marks.
So I ranked this episode the lowest at an 8 out of 10. I think
I was a 7.
Here's the thing. A lot of people think like us writers, I hate calling myself a writer. I think literally anyone wanted anyways, I think like writers have like a thing where they're either really in love with what they've made or like they really hate it. And sometimes
yeah.
And you can immediately tell because like as the person who wrote this episode, I can already, after watching the episode, I saw all of the shortcomings, at least in my opinion. I saw all of them like staring me dead in the face, and I was like, I don't really want that to be shown into the public, but it's like, it's fine. I like the episode. A lot of good setup and payoff. I don't know if I should bring it up now. I'll bring it up later, but like there are certain things that were cut from my original version that I wish weren't cut, and there are certain things that were added that I'm like, and that might be my narcissistic side. I like look at it and I'm like, because that happens like a lot, but I'm not gonna fight it because like again, it's not my project. Like I trust the proofreaders, I trust Jared and Robert. They know what they're doing, so I relinquish a lot of that power. But I'm really proud of everybody's hard work and what we came up with. This is because here's the thing. From here on out, Jpeg mentioned this, but I'm writing the episodes from here on out. That doesn't mean these are my episodes. There's tons of stuff in here that I didn't come up with. There's tons of stuff that Jared changed, or Jpeg, or Tam, or any of the proofreaders added to. There's whole scenes that were rewritten by like Jace, and it's like it's not fair for me to say I wrote these episodes, even though the good ones are by me. No, I'm kidding. And like, yeah, it's its own thing. I like that it's a collective thing that we can all be proud of, is what I'm saying.
Aww. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
one cut though that really should.
We might as well mention it now. I don't think I've ever mentioned it to Mark, so why don't you explain it though?
Me? Oh
yeah, or Michael.
Oh, is it the is it the nyomp?
Yeah, it's the nyomp.
Oh my god.
Oh, you should explain it to him. I don't know if it's now, but later. Or...
Oh my god, should we do it now?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh my god. So is Mark's aware of the cut? Mark's
Of what? Of
are
Yule?
you yeah, are you aware that there was a nyomp in the script?
No, where was it?
No way! Oh my god! It was in the I think when what was it? When Yule got attacked. I think it's at the end. Yeah! Yeah!
Like a scream? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That would've been funny.
Oh my god. Did it really get cut?
Yeah, the nyomp got cut.
This is targeted. I'm sorry, Jared. We're like all over you.
When the dragon eats him, it'd be like, nyomp!
Yeah. Oh my god. Nyomp is like an old, like, that meme has been there since the beginning. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll get it there somehow.
Interview.
Cheers to that. We're not gonna do the scene by scene anymore. Takes too long. Takes too long. Instead, we're gonna the six of us. We all listed 2 scenes that we want to talk about each. I listed them in order. So yeah, Michael, why don't you set us off?
All right, guys. I'm like really feeling this alcohol.
Woo!
All right. Disventure Camp, episode 13. Yeah. We start off with Crystal doing a really long-ass monologue. Most people will skip it. The reaction videos surely do. Anyways, we go to Trevor crying, and then Nina comes in. Nina's like, "What you crying about?" And Trevor's like, "Listen, man, my boyfriend got took." And Nina's like, "Chill, dog." And Trevor's like, "Okay." And they leave. Great scene!
Woo! Oh my god, peak fiction! Peak fiction!
Alec and I was gonna say Yule. Alec and Rhea get hammered. They get drunk out of their minds. Walking into the forest. Aiden goes to pee. Basically,
Let's get into that.
I really liked this scene right until a certain part happened. I really liked this scene because it was just like it was too. Well, it had specifically one of the most. I guess Rhea as well. Both of them are really like hard strategists. They're always like very uptight, I guess is the right word. So it was nice seeing like them both like let loose, and be around, and they're. And just be more comfortable and I guess more vulnerable, especially Alec, who just suddenly like a burst of emotions just just comes from him,
Mm-hmm.
With the whole divorce and everything, and sort of what that did to him, and they have a genuinely really heartfelt conversation, and it was really nice and really sweet, which is something I like because they, even though they are villains, they're sort of like, they're still human beings, so it's nice to have a character with them, and that was great. And then Alec and Rhea kiss. And that was a thing.
Let's go.
Oops.
This is the
I like
funny
it.
thing because like half the people say it's
Valeria!
amazing. Like, half the criticism is like, "Oh my god, it's amazing," and then half of them are like, "Oh, it's awful." It's like, which one is it? Which one is
You
it?
can't please everybody.
There's never
Jake.
an in
Yeah,
between.
yeah.
Right.
There never is an in between, but like, hear me out. There's enough romance already, and I just because no one's asking for it doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't need to be there. But I think my big problem was it was unnecessary, and I think it could have also just been it would have also been very impactful if it was it would have been more impactful if Alec did lean in for the kiss still, and Rhea was like, no, nuh-uh. And then, it would have shown, Alice is still, Alice? Alec is still reeling from, the loss of losing the divorce and is trying to find companionship, It's kind of like him trying to find a rebound. Why is Michael looking at me like that? Maria's like, nuh-uh, back up, buddy, and then, I think that would have been more interesting.
Michael,
Sort of like a BoJack and Diane situation.
Ooh.
Oh.
I love the BoJack.
Remember that scene when BoJack tries to kiss Diane and Diane's like, "Nah, I'm not cool with this,"
Yeah.
It's just like BoJack trying to find some sort of way to release all the negative emotions inside of him and sort of have him have control over his life again, But that ultimately, not a good thing. I think that would have been more interesting than just, oh, the kiss was nice, but we can't have romance on the show because it's bad for the game. We've had that. I don't know.
I mean,
But yeah,
Rhea says that she's not into him, though.
Huh?
Rhea says she's not into him.
She said the kiss was nice. I think that's sort of a good hint towards.
She said it's fine.
Yeah, but I mean, we all know what she really meant. Come on. She paused for a good 2 seconds. She paused for a good 2 seconds. It was like the kiss was. What's the right word here? It was a calculated.
Oh my god!
The thing is,
I'm glad Imer's not here because he would be arguing about this for so long.
the thing is, when I saw wait, this is the Genesis part. Sorry.
No, you.
Oh no, you can also
sorry.
respond. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm new to this. Okay, so.
You're good.
So when I saw them kiss, I actually agreed with Rhea when she said they were both drunk. Now, obviously, drunk is almost always never a good excuse for anything that happens.
Right.
But it is an amazing factor. It's a factor in what things happen. And obviously, I forgot the saying, if anyone can correct me, but if you're drunk, your true self comes out more than whatnot, how you usually are.
In some cases.
I think it depends on the person, but I heard that saying somewhere before. But I actually kind of agree with Genesis. I do think in my opinion, I never really paid attention to the Alec Rhea duo. I always thought they were like a Team Rockets kind of thing where they did
right?
teams.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's that
They
really
were
good
scheme
fan
things and they weren't and everything. And Michael, why are you looking at me why are you looking at me like that, bro?
I'm looking at the chat right now. Leave me alone. Continue.
Sorry. I do think maybe the kiss should have lasted a little bit less if they did it, maybe a second or maybe even half a second. But
yeah,
I don't know. Overall, I liked how that scene was handled.
For the I think the scene was executed fine for the concept that it was given. Yeah. I just don't think it shouldn't have been a concept, or I don't think it should have been a concept in the first place. But that's just my take.
I agree, actually.
I will say to Michael, this is the first trauma dump scene that didn't make me roll my eyes, and I kind of realized why. It's because it's a back and forth. Rhea is asking questions,
right.
they're sharing stuff, rather than Ashley monologuing on and on and on. Right?
Oh god.
So I think that's what keeps it fresh for me.
I actually super agree.
Genesis, we're shitting on Ashley. You gotta.
Genesis, wait. Genesis, you're an Ashley fan?
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Listen, I think Ashley is a great and awesome character.
You, bro. Welcome to the club, bro.
Let's go!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Let's freaking go!
Oh
What's
my
up, up, dude.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh my god. Let's
Oh
freaking
my
go.
She's like top 5.
Brosuke's so based.
Dang.
Brosuke's so based.
Of course.
I mean, I actually Dan's
Leveling
top
out.
3 for me. So.
Really?
no.
I didn't know
Oh,
that.
it gets worse.
Okay.
It gets worse.
Wait,
Brosuke and I
what?
vibe. Brosuke and I vibe.
Okay, we gotta move
No,
on.
this.
Damn.
Okay,
Move on. Stop yapping,
Okay.
broske.
Okay. So, Aiden takes a piss.
Aiden takes a piss.
And that was cute, you know, even though the heroes don't really talk, and that was cute, they're sitting by the campfire having a good time.
I'm sorry, I thought you said to Aiden taking a piss was cute for a second.
Whoa. Jpeg. Whoa.
And then this is a really good shot. I have to give kudos. I've been shitting on the animators for a while now, but like this is a really good shot.
Yeah, it is.
He's peeing and he sees it in the distance. I was like, damn, this is like pristine
cooking.
cinematography. They
Cooking.
cooking.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
And so, here's the thing, like, when I read this, I was like, this is just the World Tour thing, isn't it? Hold up. This is just the total World
Yeah,
Tour
I
thing.
think that's a reference. Like, I'm not sure. Because Jared told me that, like, this was happening. Like, Aiden spies on them two kissing. That was not me. But, like, I'm thinking, is that supposed to be a reference? Because I try to frame it like it was a reference, thinking it would pass. Hopefully it did.
Yeah, and the thing is, half the people will probably, like, love it, but then it's like, it's just total drama again. That's probably why you love it. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But, I thought that was cute. Aiden's like, I can't believe it. Should I tell Connor? It might destroy him. I was like, oh, that's interesting conflict. There we go. You're giving Aiden some conflict. Love that. And then later on, he confronts Rhea. Well, I feel like a lot of people this season have confronted Rhea while she's sunbathing. Poor girl can't.
Right? Like, trying to get her tan on. Oh my god.
Yeah, so Aiden has some leverage on Rhea, and Rhea's just like, yeah, go ahead, I don't care. But in the confessional, she's like, that little brat! And I like that, you know, she's playing it
Right.
cool, but she's actually pissed off. It's great.
Right.
At least it wasn't shrimp again.
Yeah.
The shrimp. But yeah, no, that's my yeah,
Let's get rid of that shrimp next.
I like that. Aiden has like agency. I love that.
Right.
I do.
Yeah, and it's good for him now that what's his name? Tom is gone. Sorry, Tom.
Now that
Sorry,
Tom's gone, he
Jason.
can finally pee.
Yeah. Yeah.
If man, Tam, if Daisy's watching this, you're gonna get flaked.
Oh God, no, please.
All right, Mark's your turn.
Yeah, then we move into the Yule Gret and Gabby scene where Gabby's hiding
I
behind a
love
tree,
that scene, dude.
hyping up Gret, like, Gret, you got this, tell off Yule. Gret does, but Yule shocks the shit out of Gret. That's what I'll say. Gret is tough when I feel like she has it prepared and scripted it in her mind. But the moment Yule flipped the script on her, she was shook. She was scared. She suddenly was like, I'm no longer in control. And you could see the control slipping out of her fingers. And she was desperate to get it back. I think that's what Yule's character has been amounting to, is that he is just an ultimate abuser who is going to steal and siphon the energy from Gret as a character as much as he can. And this scene displayed that perfectly. And Gabby's facepalm, pure, like, perfection in the writing. Like, obviously, that's how we all feel. Gabby is the viewer in that scene.
Wow. That was poetic.
I love that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I will say this okay, the episode, as of right now, I haven't released the last podcast episode, but I accidentally said something. I accidentally said Yule calls Gabby a carpet muncher. That was this episode. So,
Oh yeah.
That was this episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
so Jenny and
Jpeg.
Jenny and Tam at one point, I said, I was like, oh shit, Mark's messaging me. That's what it was.
Oh.
That vegan carpet
I didn't even
muncher.
catch that. Dang, he went all in.
For the rest of the podcast, I'm calling you
Tam
gift.
commented on that on the Google Doc. She was like, "Yo, he knows all the lingo."
Yeah. was like,
He's a
whoa,
little too much.
right? You're in the know.
I read that and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I put the rainbow flag emoji.
Oh my
You have to be
god.
gay to know what a carpet muncher is? Oh,
Oh, wait, really
It's
quick.
not even
Jenny,
doesn't bode well for me.
Jenny, do you know what a carpet muncher is, Jenny?
No.
Oh,
Google it.
oh.
Is that some kind of
See?
animal?
Go-
No way. Oh God.
Jenny, Google it. Carpet muncher.
No.
Oh!
Not the cancel. We're gonna get canceled.
Oh!
YouTube, don't take us down. We love you.
Right.
Cut that out, please. Cut that.
We didn't
No,
mean
I'm
it.
keeping it.
That,
I'm keeping it.
that Twitch streamer.
No, we're keeping it.
I thought it was like,
What?
Oh,
What do you
God.
think it was?
I thought it
Was
was
it a
like
fat
some
line?
sort of like termites or something like that. I didn't think it was like.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, I get it. Termites, because they eat wood. Termites eat wood.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an. Oh, that. That could be a.
That's what
Never
I
mind.
was thinking. It was like.
There's a cut you a line where he says, "The last thing the show needs is a girl power message," and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, I know. I know. I was waiting for that too. Oh my God.
BROSUKE, you're
Oh my
next.
God.
Marcus and Chris. This is like the first Marcus scene in many episodes, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's actually why I wanted to talk about it. So obviously when I first saw this scene, I'm like, I didn't really think too much about it. But then obviously, since Jpeg was late and all, I had to go and rewatch the episode again, just the highlights of what I wanted to watch. And I'm like, I don't remember this scene at all. So what I really liked about this scene is that when Marcus is approaching Crystal, you can see her facial expression, like at the mic. You can tell something's up. And whether it be how she feels about Derek, or if she feels bad about what happened with Trevor, or anything like that, there's a lot of questions that pops in your head. And then obviously, Crystal dumping that, how do you know if you like someone? And then Crystal then brings up her dad again, which obviously DC2. That's the thing. A lot of the DC community was talking about, oh, are we going to retcon this whole thing? But I kind of like how they just brought it back, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, why would they retcon that? like that makes no sense. Let's just forget about who her father is, right? So like, I don't understand. But what really stood out to me in this scene is how Crystal looks up to Marcus as kind of like, because Marcus is way older than her. So I guess you can see, this is how I see it. Maybe it's a weird way of saying it, but Crystal sees him as like the quote unquote dad figure of the group, of like the whole show. So when she wants fatherly advice or something like that, she always goes to Marcus. I've noticed that in DC2 as well. DC2, she would always ask Marcus and everything, and Oliver, of course. But Marcus was always the one giving the advice to Crystal. And that's why I really I like this dynamic being brought back, and stuff like that. Also, Nina's line, "Aren't you too old for that?" That was really funny. But yeah, I really like this scene, how it brought back the Marcus Crystal dynamic.
Yeah, no, I always thought it was wholesome and cute. I like that.
For sure.
I just love Marcus, though. Maybe that's why.
I don't. No, I think Marcus is heavily slept on.
Yeah.
Like,
good. So we're not going to talk about this, but the challenge starts. They get into their outfits. It's cute. Like a handful of superhero references. Then Connor and Allie enter a cave. This is also you, BROSUKE.
yes.
Let's go,
Yes.
BROSUKE.
But we're gonna not comment on her stretching.
I know. I was actually going to comment that actually. So hold on. Where the fuck? What? Wait a minute.
I like how Crystal calls Alec a smart Alec, but that was like
Yes, that was also really good. I also
like-
like that one.
that was like the world's easiest joke. Finally, after what 26 episodes.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I was actually waiting for this joke, and I'm like, this has to be like a Yule kind of joke. And no, it's fucking Crystal. but anyway, so this scene actually for me kind of sets up more for Allie. I hope. I swear to God. Like it's getting to the point where I'm gonna have to agree that Allie is not getting anything. I don't let it come to that, please. But when they sat down and Allie started, first of all, this whole Allie Connor duo was kind of cool because like, these two kind of interact in DC2, and now they're like kind of acting like they know each other.
Right.
But what I really enjoyed was that Allie was trying to have Connor get over his uncomfortableness because obviously he had the line of "What's a VR?" Like that was really funny. So,
What's a VR?
but I felt like Allie was trying to vent to Connor of how he would on how would you handle if your workers, which in her mind is haters, how would you handle your fans making you feel uncomfortable? Like, what would your coworkers want you to be scared of a little video game? Which I think that hints as to what Allie did. Like, there's got to be more than just DC2, right? Like, there's got to be more than that.
Right.
So I kind of like Jpeg.
No comment.
Okay. Oh my god, dude, being an Allie fan is so hard. But
look, trust. Even if Michael doesn't like certain characters, I can assure you he doesn't write them bad. And if he does, then the
of course. I think the few things Allie had here, they were good. They were in character. I do think the lack of a video game reference, it's whatever.
True.
Right. I mean, JPEG, you know, like when I hate a character, it's not because of. Like, for me, my definition is, like, if the character is badly written, I don't like them.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you work to improve them, and that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
Right. That's the only reason. Like, so that's why when I saw Allie, so disliked because she was badly written. No offense to whoever wrote her. You're probably a great guy, but I'm just saying, like...
Yo!
I'm trying to, like... take her and you know what's one fault I see in my writing is I kind of the way I do it, and I'm sorry if I'm kind of breaking the fourth wall here, but like I kind of make them have accountability for their actions, and then I kind of help them improve upon it because I think that's what makes characters dislikable is when they're oblivious to what makes them dislikable. If they know that they're dislikable, I like them. Like Yule, for example, he knows he's shitty, but he's cool because of it.
Go off.
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
And obviously, I'm drunk right now. Don't take any of my words for merit. All right, just
continue. Now that you mentioned it, yes, I do see that in the later scripts for sure. Like they just seem more aware. Yeah.
Another thing that would have been cool here is they're in a superhero thing. I was hoping Allie would make a pun of her name, like I'm an ally of justice.
Oh my
god!
Ew!
Like this was perfect. I'm an ally of justice. Come on, it was perfect.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Electrocute her more, God.
No,
I feel like I would hate her after that. I would.
But anyway, no, I like this scene. I think it sets up Allie in the next episode.
Well, you never know.
Okay.
I'm gonna see next episode and nothing happens. I'm like JPEG, bro.
Yo,
you're up next. It's Jake and Aiden in the challenge. I really like this.
I really gotta say, this is why I rated this episode so high. To be very transparent with the audience, I am not the biggest fan of Jake or Aiden's character, and I never have been. However, this episode made me enjoy both of them to the point where I feel like they were kind of one of the best in this episode. I feel like their relationship was playful. We got to see Aiden in his most sarcastic, snarky self, which, in my opinion, is Aiden at his best. Aiden at his best is when he's being this sarcastic little twat, and I feel like he gave that to Jake. And Jake's naiveness gets annoying at times, but when he understands when to act is when his character shines. And I feel like that's where he shined in this episode, in their whole training arc and understanding how their powers work, to another scene which somebody else is going to talk about really shortly. And then finally to Jake saving both Aiden and himself in arguably the most full circle moment that we've seen in this season so far in just one episode, was really fun and made both of the characters feel like their friendship makes more sense and less forced. So that's where I'll stay with their scenes in this episode.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, and just to add on to that, like, I love, like, the little nerdy references between them. I knew those twinks would bond over something. Yes, AJ! He's like, yes!
Michael's so drunk. Michael's so drunk right now.
Yo, he's sloshed.
You got 30 minutes to this left. Chill.
I can't.
This might be the first time a guest dies halfway through.
Yo!
But I'm getting a little red-faced myself. But
Yeah, for real.
I don't want to steal your thunder. Keep going, Marks. I appreciate what you're saying.
What I will say is that, like, a lot of the fans were like, "Oh, Jake and Aiden, like, they're never going to be friends." I'm like, you gotta chill. You gotta wait it out. They're not gonna be friends right away. But you never know.
You guys have to understand that the friendship takes something significant and a learning experience from them both that isn't going to be instant. It's going to be something where they have to build at least a mutual understanding before they can build a friendship. And I feel like in the previous episodes, they built a mutual understanding, and now they're building into that friendship.
That part.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It helps that the connective tissue is going. That helps too.
Right. That is so true. Yeah. That opened up a lot. Oh my god.
Mate.
Whacked by a bunch of bananas by Jake. Sorry, before that, Aiden dodges the bullets of Ria's fire, and Jake throws bananas at her, and then suddenly Alec comes in with the freaking stone and stones Jake to the ground, and he's like, haha, you got beat by a guy with no powers. And that's like a Batman reference for people who are really stretching.
Oh my god.
No, I did not. That's just me stretching too. Anyways, so Alec is about to kill Jake, which has a lot of implications about how people are okay with killing each other in video games. But we're not going to get into that topic because it gets into a lot of controversy. Anyways, this is the penultimate scene where Alec gets run through by Aiden. Do not take that out of context.
Yeah, I was like,
that's when Alec's arms, which are all that's left, falls to the ground. And I will say the animators did a great job here because it was like paused in the air for a moment. You see those arms in the air carrying that stone? It was like a Looney Tunes moment. I gotta say, whoever did that probably went to Cal Arts or some other really good animation. They went down, and that was really cool. Anyway,
that was just awesome.
That was pretty cool. We go into Aiden being impressed because all Aiden can do is be impressed by other people's. Anyways, they kill Rhea with Jake's superpowers. It's really fun. You guys should watch it. All right. Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something funny to say, but I forgot.
Let's continue.
Okay, well, yeah, no, I remember. I'd like to apologize for anyone speculating what Alec's power is. He doesn't have a power. That's the.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize.
He's a
here.
smart Alec.
He's just smart Alec. That's a superhero.
Smart Alec. Yo.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Anybody who claims to be an Alec superfan, you should know that you should have expected this. Like, you should have of course, when asked what his favorite power is, he would give some smart Alec response.
Jenny and Broski, are you disappointed Alec didn't have anything after all this speculation?
Honestly, no.
Oh,
I was more hyped.
You're like, yes!
Because I was like, yo, if Alex somehow wins immunity, he's OD. This is the best player in DC history, and he somehow got immunity.
What about you, Jenny Benny?
Wait, that's kind of true. I mean, like, I wasn't disappointed in any way. It was more so just like I was one of the people theorizing, oh, what would Alex's powers be? And then he didn't have any powers, and I went, oh, all right, moving on.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Right.
Genesis, I'll give you some fun facts. Originally, so Jared was the one that had the idea, Jay, of Alec not having superpowers, which I thought was really funny, and I wanted to run with that. But unfortunately, Alec's like the first one to die, and if he wasn't, you know what one of the original ideas were? Apparently, we were gonna drag him. Jake was gonna drag him using his telekinesis powers into a volcano, which is how he would have died.
Yeah.
Which implies that he would have survived till like the volcano scene, which would have been later. But
right.
that didn't happen, so I can't really expound on that. Continue.
Right, yeah. No. I mean, I like the idea of him, like, being powerless against a bunch of powerful people, because I think that's why a lot of people like The Boys as well, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, The Boys. I was gonna say it's a spoiler what Jake says, but it's like episode 1, it's fine. It happens in episode 1.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Now, my turn. So Connor and Allie fight Gabby, Gret, and Yule, and I like it. It's like a nice superhero battle. Allie uses Connor as a slingshot. I thought that was funny. Connor chokes you. I wish that wasn't in the trailer, because like I feel like so many people are going to be disappointed that it lasts like a second, and it's not like this big conflict. Connor choking you up. Wish it wasn't in the trailer. It's a bit weird, because like I assume the music's going to be pretty good, but like the cut we got didn't have any music, so it's a little awkward. I liked it. I like it when superhero teams fight and kill each other. It's great. We need more of that. Real talk. I love the costumes. It's so like 60s superhero vibe. It's so great.
Right?
Like they could have done like new school Marvel shit, but they didn't.
And real talk, let's talk about how Yule, Grubby, and Gret fucked up Allie and Connor. Like they ate them up.
Oh my god, that shot was amazing. Of them just all standing. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Also, I know we're all thinking it, but was Allie inspired by Patrick Star in that one episode of SpongeBob?
God! Oh my god.
This one. Was that just Allie?
Please say no. 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 Please say no.
Is that the? Oh my god.
I can finally touch
My
my
toes.
Please say no. Please say no. Please say no.
It's
like,
so
yeah.
funny because I've never seen a single episode of SpongeBob, so this is like completely out of context. I don't know what I'm looking.
Yeah, what's up? What's
Why
up,
do you
Michael?
keep doing this to yourself? You keep making us fire shots at you without you. You literally leave the goal open for us to.
I didn't do anything.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
She does kind of have a similar costume color scheme going on, though. I don't know.
Oh my god. Yo.
I think that was intentional.
No!
Elastic Girl.
You know what?
Elastic
You
Girl.
know what? I can fully say Allie was a SpongeBob reference.
Oh yeah, there's another one.
How do you feel about that?
Aiden said like, you want to see me go to this rock? You want to see me do it? Michael, you sly dog.
That was
You
so
fuck, I just
funny.
realized.
When I heard
How do you feel about that, Brosuke? How do you feel about Allie being a SpongeBob reference now?
I never watched a single episode of SpongeBob either, so.
Oh, let's go! Okay,
hell,
all
okay.
right.
Oh,
Okay, you know what?
That's not right.
Everybody watch SpongeBob.
You know
Yeah,
what?
right
No,
now.
'cause I spent my time watching better shows.
Oh,
Like,
you take that
what?
back.
Oh,
You take
You
that
can't
back
say
now.
you cannot say Ed, Ed and Eddie is a worse show than SpongeBob.
I love
Now I know
Ed
why
and
Brosuke
Eddie.
and I-
No. Now you're just
Yeah,
now you're
I watch I watched Ed, Ed and Eddie. I watched Ben 10, all four of the original series.
Penta.
I haven't seen any of these.
Also
Lord
watched
help
Code
me.
Oh my
Lyoko.
God.
Weird show, by the way.
Meister loves Code Lyoko.
Yeah, Vicer
I don't know what that
loves
is.
Code Lyoko. I know Code Lyoko too, but
You
it's
would
a
like
weird
Code
show.
Lyoko.
Go to that.
Courage the Cowardly Dog, a Billy and
Oh,
Mandy,
Meister loves these shows. You should talk to Meister.
Kids Next Door, Kids Next
Bro,
Door.
Kids
okay,
Next
we
Door is
grew up
good.
at the same time. Like you're saying, all the Bob shows.
Exactly.
I know, I would watch all
SpongeBob
of
is
those
up
besides SpongeBob.
SpongeBob
Yeah,
is so up there.
he's a 1998 baby. So.
Sorry,
Nice.
Cartoon Network was delivering better shows than Nickelodeon. That's just the
Yo.
truth.
I'll be frank with you. I have not watched a single Nickelodeon show ever.
No, not
Hello,
even.
parents.
None.
Duh.
Jimmy Neutron.
None.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh.
No, I never watched
iCarly.
Drake and Josh.
Bro,
Totally.
Planet Sheen fan. You would love
Yeah,
Planet Sheen.
Yeah, he'd love Planet Sheen. I agree.
Ew.
I don't know. Planet. Oh wait, is Sheen the kid from Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy who likes
Yeah, no.
Lord.
I just recently watched most of Jimmy Neutron. That show is so funny.
It is.
That's a Nickelodeon. That's a Nickelodeon show.
Exactly. Period.
Yeah, but I meant as a kid.
Oh, okay. Alright, fair enough.
Mm.
Alright. Alright, and Tam, it's the big scene, the Yule great breakup.
Oh my God.
All right. You ready, Tam?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Everybody grab your
ready?
tissues. Grab your tissues.
Actually, dude, it's
Gam
so-
duo.
Yes.
Let's freaking go. Gam time.
Let's go, damn.
It's Gam time.
Damn time.
I'm laughing at my stupid joke because it's like game time. Anyway, sorry.
Let's go, Gam. Wait, I'm sorry.
It's Gam theory. Okay, let's go.
It's Gam. Hello, internet. Welcome to Gam theory.
Oh my God.
Michael's done.
Hey, Michael, that's why this podcast is a problem with just a bunch of punching bags and marks.
I don't know how you did this podcast sober. I'm gonna put that out there. Continue. Please.
Oh God.
All right. You got this, Tam. I believe in you.
Yeah, let's go. Oh my God. Okay. Let's give it up for Gam. Okay. Yeah, God, oh, the tears. But this scene was so deserved. I love this scene so much. Yeah, so Gret. Okay, first off, like, I applaud, like, Mark's and Vanessa's delivery on this scene. Like, this scene was so freaking good. Like, I really felt, like, all the emotion in Gret's, like, going at it and stuff. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Sorry, I'm hyping you up.
Yeah.
I'm hyping you up.
Oh yeah, let's go, Cam. So yeah,
Michael is not having it.
I wish we recorded the screen. Like Michael's reactions are so funny.
Oh my god.
That's so loud.
I'm not even sure if it's because of the alcohol or like straight up cringe.
I know, right?
Guys, we're at the 2 hour mark. Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so like just to pick apart, like I loved like the way that she said my resignation letter. Like I thought that part was so good because it just like signifies what like this all was to them. It was just like artificial transactional relationship. And like
Oh, good analysis. Yeah, you're right.
Right, yeah. It's like under contract. Duh. Like, oh my god. That was such good writing. And it's just it's really good to see her like come to realize that after so much like abuse, gaslighting, manipulation.
Right.
And like Mark said, like we see Yule just trying to flip the script once again and like going back to his dirty tactics. But Gret's not having it at all. Hold up, my PDF. PDF is acting up. Oh my god. Stop. Okay. I'm like, what? Okay, PDF. Shut up. But yeah, this is so bad. I don't even remember this episode. Okay. Yeah. Wait. It's technical.
Take your time.
Oh my god. This is so bad. What is this PDF file? Genesis, do you have anything to add? As I do this stupid.
Okay, yeah. You know what? This is the duo. I should take over. Yeah, no, I got you. Okay. So yeah, Gret's not having it anymore, and she's like, "Hey, like, buddy, like, look behind you," and Yule looks behind him.
Yeah.
And a dragon's waiting for him. And Michael punches Yule straight in the jaw.
Yeah.
And I actually feel. Are you okay, Michael?
Wait.
No,
oh my god.
he's eating Yule. How would I be okay?
No, that's
it was
fair. That's
so
fair.
sad. And who else
Oh.
shed a tear?
Me.
Oh no!
Hmm.
It
Me.
turns around. There's
breaking
the
inside.
dragon. I think it was like there was the dragon behind him.
Mhm.
Grabs Yule by the throat, which I think is the funniest thing.
Dude.
And just chomps down on him, and Pepto-Bismol just goes flying everywhere. I was half, like, in my mind, the body discovery announcements, like, thing was playing, like, the Danganronpa, like, that whole thing was happening.
Exactly.
It was such a interesting scene, because, like, yeah, we know, like, nothing actually happened to Yule, but it's, like, it's a very interesting, like, level of brutality that harkens back to episode 9, which is of DC1, which was one of my favorite episodes in the first season of Disventure Camp, and I thought it was really interesting. And I know a lot of people who really despised Yule and were waiting for a moment to get his comeuppance.
There, you
and
got
finally
it.
rejoice because bro literally died. I
Bro.
can't imagine going through that.
A body has been discovered.
Body is half tempted to see Monokuma pop out.
Seriously? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But no, it was a really good breakup scene because I know a lot of people who are breaking up with someone that who's been really abusive to them the whole time would want nothing more than to see them bitten by a dinosaur. So
Do you think you felt that dinosaur biting on him? Because remember, this is
yeah,
the question.
because remember when like Ellie's arm got chopped off and like she felt the pain? I'm assuming that like Yule felt that too, like some of the haptic sensors really made him feel that way,
Don't make this
Yule
heartbreak
felt-
worse.
You think Yule saw the face of God?
No, he did. Oh my god! Can you stop?
No, wait, no. He's sorry. He's not going there. He's not going to heaven.
Don't walk
Stop.
to the light. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
true.
right.
Don't walk to Satan, babe. No.
Don't walk the state.
No.
He saw Satan, and Satan was like, I will only forgive you if you join the military after this."
Shut up! Don't bring that up.
That's a really deep cut joke.
That
The
is.
audience will not get that
You
deep.
are. You just brought up an 8-hour trauma. Thank you. Y'all don't even want to know.
All right.
Wait, was this part of your pitch, Tam?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
this was part of their demented pitch.
Oh, sorry.
For Jenny and
Mark's
Mark's,
absorbing all this knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
for Jenny and Mark's, Michael as a joke, or maybe it was serious. I don't know. That like because Yule is like a 21 Korean, he would like be enlisted in the army and not participate in All Stars.
Oh.
What a good timeline that would have been.
Oh my
So just
God.
like
This is a good timeline.
like five episodes in, like the army has to enlist Yule. He has to like leave.
Yeah, and it
Like,
was either that or like have him gain like 300 pounds. Like what is this?
Get to it, you.
Bro was about to go through a Sonic
Oh my
movie
God.
Eggman arc. That's crazy.
So like his arc would have been like he's like trying to eat enough, like be enough weight to not join the military.
Yeah.
So you just see him like eating like bushes and stuff. He's like, guys, help!
This is in the sick.
Lord
this is in the
help
minds
us
of Jpeg
all.
and Michael. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Lord help us all. Oh my
It
It almost
god.
happened too. Not
Anyway, yeah,
yeah.
Yule gets eaten. Aiden and Drake win immunity. Nice.
Wait, JPEG, can I comment on this scene quick?
Yeah.
I know it's really bad because I'm not sober right now, but let's comment on this scene. Because this is a scene that you and Tam have also read. Oh god, I messed up my microphone. That's not good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Tam and Mike, Tam and JPEG, you know that there was a scene here where Aiden gets some relevancy. Aiden gets to do something. Aiden gets to save Jake, because when Gret turns and revolts against Yule, she puts her water bending abilities out of use from the Ned monster. And Ned gets to do something where he attacks Aiden. Sorry, this is a bit of a recap. Where he attacks... Oh, sorry, not Aiden. Jake. And that's when Aiden gets to save Jake using the super speed ability. I don't know, maybe one of you guys can put like a screenshot here of like where Aiden gets to use his super speed ability, like the X-Men movies. And he gets to save Jake while the monster has Jake in his grasp. And that's when Aiden is like, yo, I quicksilvered it. And Jake is like, you quicksilvered it? And Aiden's like, I quicksilvered it.
Yeah.
And, right. That's like a cute moment. I know it's Joss, but like it's cute.
It's cute.
And right. And now Aiden gets some relevancy in the scene, because prior to this, guess what? Aiden does nothing in this scene.
Oh my gosh.
Aiden does nothing from coming to the volcano and
wait, that was
exit
cut?
left.
Yo.
He just gets saved by Jake, and then Jake is like, yo, we make a great team. Bitch, Aiden didn't do anything.
Oh my god. That is so
talking
true.
about?
Yo.
This is Jake.
I mean,
Shrimp
I mean,
Aiden.
I was gonna say he killed Alec, but then again, Alec had no power. So I mean,
Yeah, but that's not
Dude.
that's the volcano.
I know.
The volcano,
I know.
Aiden did nothing. Because I wrote it that Aiden is the one that saves Jake, and it's like a cool team moment, but fuck me, I guess. Like, oh my god. Like, I get it. It's probably because some animators needed some break and couldn't do Aiden running at full speed, saving everybody in slow motion, like Megamind, Metro Man, whatever we're talking about. And I'm just like, okay, cool.
Oh. Yeah, that
It's
would have been so good.
Anyway, that was my one little spiel. That was actually JPEG. I'm gonna put there my one big nitpick of this whole episode. If this was fixed, I would have no issues with this episode. If this was fixed, I would be proud of putting this episode on my resume. But because this was cut out, it rids Aiden of any payoff of having these super speed abilities. And I know Braden Belk, or sorry, V, will agree with me that this was like, why did this was cut? I get for animation reasons, I guess. But that's what I'm gonna end it on. Continue. Sorry, my
Sweet
bad.
dreams were made of this. That'd be good. I'm upset as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time to end the episode, friends. Oh wait, there's one more. There's one scene we didn't talk about. Gret and Yule
You
have like one more
forgot
scene together.
me. Ugh.
Right.
This
How
is the
dare
big
you. Oh my god. How dare you miss the freaking Yule roast session. Oh my god. Okay.
Already giggling.
I can't.
So last scene of the episode.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
I'm drunk. Cam has
Yo.
no excuse.
No, I'm a little tipsy, but I literally went to like chat. Oh god, I'm not.
No, don't worry, Michael. I'm right there with you.
Oh my god, I just
Yeah,
opened
my
Sims. Oh my god. God. Okay. I literally went to Chat GPT and was like, write me a eulogy for the
Eulogy!
spicy app.
Come on, ChatGPT.
Can you write me?
ChatGPT is like, the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
like,
do
what?
that.
I told them to write a short one and they gave me like a freaking essay. I'm like, oh my god.
Hey, Tam, we gotta go. We gotta hurry.
Oh shoot,
Go.
okay. So okay, so Yule gets Yule gets eliminated, okay guys? Yule gets freaking eliminated. So I'm literally punching the floor right now. That's the tea. But before he goes, he leaves a little present for our lovely contestants. And it's great. It's so great. And it makes me so sad to see him go because we're gonna miss this. We're gonna miss this abuse. And oh my God.
What?
Oh, shit.
Wow! You're gonna miss this abuse.
No, not like that. Not like that.
She
my
said
God.
what she said.
Okay, two comments.
No, not that abuse. But like, just like, okay. Okay,
Two
but
comments?
it's iconic though to see Aiden and Jake be called Twink and Twink Part 2, the sequel. It's so funny. I loved everything about
As the
it.
person who wrote that line, I don't think it's that funny.
What?
But continue.
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Yeah. I wish it was like Twink and Twinkier. That would be funny.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
Okay, wait. Two comments before we do that. But Gret says like I regret everything. I regret. Was Gret named because of the word regret?
Yeah.
Like, she says it so much. Like in DC one, she's like, "You'll regret this." And
Yeah.
I regret everything. Was she named after the word regret?
But,
Oh my
like, for
God.
real.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Jeez, that's funny.
I will say in that final dialogue, I did improv some of the lines that did not end up getting shown, and I'm glad they didn't, considering how much some of the improv has been like critiqued. But I did. The one line I think could have been funnier was I was like, "Jake, you're an insufferable twink. Aiden, you're a twink too." I feel like that was a little funnier
Oh my
in
God.
terms of calling them both twinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved that.
I mean, because like, I'll be honest, I also didn't read any of the scenes that didn't include Yule to try to stand the method acting up until this point, and so I was also under the mindset, just like recording these lines, that Jake was insufferable.
Ooh.
I like him now, guys. I think Jake's so great now.
Yeah.
Give him the tea.
Um.
I love it.
Oh, and Gabby. And guys, don't forget the ultimate payoff. Gabby says, "And take your mild abs with you."
I know. I thought. Oh my God.
She got me. She got him good.
Dude,
His abs
I
are
literally
nothing.
wrote in the talk.
commented on that.
Yeah, I was
on the
like,
Google
Gabby,
Doc.
girl, you did not have to do all that.
She got him good.
Jay says, "Tam found sobbing in a local Denny's."
Sorry, guys. I got a call in the middle of the call.
Oh.
No.
Oh God.
Continue. Sorry.
Okay.
That was
Oh my God. But yeah, this is like I think this is a good elimination for you. Like especially like can't stand it.
a good elimination.
Smashed right now, or everyone here is smashed. I didn't drink anything, but
Wait.
God.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
We have Genesis and Soberske.
Super
What?
scary.
It's funny.
so we're the only two sober people here.
God.
Take your mild.
Mild
Play
abs.
these guys at Mario. If we play these guys at Mario Party, we're
Oh,
bodies.
you're
Well, firstly, you can't play
Listen,
six
Mario
people Mario
Party is
Party.
a game of luck,
No.
so if you guys win, it's not bragging rights. I'm just gonna put that out
Actually,
You
there.
if
can't play
I
six
win-
people Mario Party.
If I win every mini game, that's a skill issue on your part.
against
Wait,
a
wait,
drunk,
um,
helpless
Oh,
person.
okay.
Okay, we're about to do the elimination ceremony readout thing. But did you guys? I don't know if any of you watched Survivor. Did you guys catch the Survivor reference at the end?
I did not,
did
but
not.
I
I
thought
don't
that was
watch
funny.
Survivor.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, okay. Gret flipping off you.
Glad
Was
that
like,
Emer's not here.
yeah,
Oh,
Emer's the one who would have caught it.
Imer ate so much.
wait, is it sugar? Is it sugar?
No, it's when it's in Survivor.
Abby
Second
Maria,
Chance.
Abby Maria.
Yeah, Abby
At least
Maria.
the jury.
Yeah, at least he made the jury. Oh, right
At
back
least
at
me
you.
the jury, and Andrew Savage flipped her off. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
But Yule didn't make jury. Everyone
Emer.
jury. There's no vote at the end, so what the
That's
fuck?
true.
At least you made the merge.
At least you made the version. That is an iconic reference. Wait, you just woke that up in my. I didn't even notice that when I first watched
That is
it.
so good.
Oh my god, that's so good.
I'm sad Emer's asleep. Yeah, no, I mean it's a bit harder to tell because there's no music, but I feel like music would like make it better.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
At least you made the merge.
One day they'll add music to it. We don't know when, but they will.
Yeah,
She
so
got
add music eventually. All right, well, Marks, you've been waiting for this for a long time. Here we go. You ready?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
heck
ready.
yeah.
All right, who do you want to? Who wants to be BROSUKE? You be Crystal. Why not?
What? You know what? I can do any voice for Crystal.
Yeah, any voice. Don't make it
Alright,
annoying
cool.
though.
All right, I won't make it.
You be Gret.
Imagine this
Tam,
time.
you be Gret.
I be great. Oh my
Michael,
god.
Michael, you be
Okay.
Connor.
What?
I'll be. Does Gabby even fucking talk? I'll be Gabby. You be Alex Genesis.
I gotta break up with Yule. Oh my god.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'll be Gabby. All right, go.
Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out must leave for the
yourself?
buzzer
Oh my God!
immediately. First vote, immediately. First vote, Yule. Second vote, Connor. Third vote, Yule. Fourth vote, Connor. That's 2 votes Yule, 2 votes Connor. Fifth vote, Yule. Sixth vote, Connor. That's 3 votes Yule, 3
Connor.
votes
Connor.
Connor. 3 votes left. Shit. What number are we on? Wait, 7. Yule. Wait. Last vote and 8th and 10th person voted out. And oh shit! Hold on, I'm so sorry. 10th person voted out of Disventure Camp All Stars is Yule. That's 5 votes, bro. You must go.
I fucking knew it.
You
Yeah,
did
you
this to
did.
yourself, Yule.
Oh shit!
Course. Alec, you're an insufferable nerd. Rhea, I've seen adult videos of better acting. Connor, you're old. Aiden, you're a twink. Jake, you're a twink part 2. Allie, I
Just
left
piss
some of
off.
those hate comments. Gabby,
Gang, gang.
you bitch. And finally, Gret. I'm going to personally make sure you don't win this $3 million. You'll be hearing from my lawyers.
Period.
King.
King. Shit.
Michael,
Long
it's your
live
line.
Yule. Michael,
it's your line.
my line?
Yes, you're Connor.
As Connor?
Yeah.
The mouth on this one.
Whoa.
Just get lost.
I can't even do Connor right now. I'm drunk.
At least you made merch this time. Ironic
Let's go
smile. Oh. Right back at you, babe. What?
Except for, she said darling. She said darling.
Oh, darling.
Right back at
Oh,
you,
she
darling.
did. There we
go,
I love
guys.
her. I
the
love
end of-
Vanessa. Oh,
She's so
her improv is
iconic.
so good. Oh,
God.
she ate those lines up.
She did.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Great
Can't wait.
Survivor reference for people.
What an elimination ceremony!
Yeah,
Time,
that's
to
a great
go back
element.
to my time to go back to my tanning salon and catch some artificial rays.
Oh my god. Well, friends, it's the last part of the pod. MVP, LVP. We've reached the end. It's the end of
Anyways,
Yule.
thank you guys. Like and
no.
Oh,
subscribe.
shoot.
No.
Don't
MVP,
forget.
LVP? Okay.
Who wants to start us off?
God.
Okay, here we go.
I'll go with my LVP. My LVP for the episode, I fear, has to be. And listen, if I'm gonna choose a host, it'd be Trevor, but I don't want to cop out. So I feel like my LVP for the episode was Connor. I feel like Connor could have had a lot more vindication, especially with Yule's elimination in this episode, and we just didn't see it. And so that's why I'm a little disappointed. That's where I feel like I'm a little disappointed, is I would have loved to see Connor's vindication. And Michael Kimbrough, how dare you not give us Connor's vindication? He deserved it. Fuck you all.
My bad. Okay, continue. Keep going off, peasant.
Oh, whose turn is it? Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go.
I don't think Jpeg knows yet. Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Okay, this is kind of low-hanging fruit, but I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Low-hanging fruit?
Low-hanging fruit. Shut
You fucking lying ass
No.
bitch. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life.
Oh my God.
Shut
Okay,
Who is it?
it's
I
Allie.
didn't mean that.
It's Allie. Like, what did she even do? I don't know. I don't remember her. Was she even there? I don't
remember
know.
in the outline specifically, Jared was like, Allie and Connor don't have much relevance in the episode,
Yeah.
so just do what you can with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
like the moment they had together, but I don't know. She could have. Yeah, I don't know what she could have done in this episode, but yeah. And then Elastigirl, like, are you serious?
She could have been like, fuck you broke my Switch, asshole.
Exactly.
I don't know. No, it's okay.
Exactly. No, I'm dead ass. She should have been like, yo, those were $200, $300. Nah. But yeah.
Who's even in the game? I don't even remember who's in the game.
Was in the game, you said?
Okay, I'll give it to Allie as well. I'm gonna be boring.
Jpeg, no.
What do you mean
No,
no? I
you're
did
not.
episode 7 as well. I'm not an Allie lover. I don't understand the Allie hate. I'm not a lover though.
Oh my God.
I'm just not a hater. I'm a neutral.
You are a hater.
She's stretchy, so that's cool. That's about it.
That's something I'd say, bro.
This is the second time in a row where she's in a cave and the theorists are like, "Oh my God, it's the cave that Tess was crying in." And nothing happened. It's so funny. It's so funny. The cave's not important. The cave never mattered.
Dude.
I'm glad that
Dang.
even when I'm drunk, I'm still
It's dramatic.
Sigma against whatever Allie's posting up. Because Allie was literally like, I'm Elastigirl, and I'm like, cool.
Cool.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Yo, you wrote that.
You wrote that.
You wrote
I
that.
wrote that, but I also knew that Allie would do shit like that
True.
because she wants thirst traps. She wants people to show up to her
Mhm.
streams.
That's true.
That shit ain't happening anymore because Michael Kim's too smart.
Michael, your turn. LVP. Oh, we know.
I moderate her streams, bro.
Whoa.
Yo.
Oh my
Ruskin,
God.
Honest question, Ruskin, do you hate Hunter?
Do I hate what?
Hunter. Are you jealous?
Do I hate Hunter? Like, what do you mean by hate? No, I like Hunter as a character. I actually like DCAS Hunter. I remember everyone was saying, like, DCAS Hunter is out of character. I'm like, no.
Okay, Ruskin, just go LVP.
Oh, sorry. My LVP?
Yeah.
I don't want to. I know who it
Is it
is, but
gonna
I
be-
really don't want to say it.
Oh.
Say it.
Oh.
Wait, actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. So how the
Save for
fuck?
the whole class.
How,
Let's go.
I actually remember. And Michael talked about this too. But how the fuck are you gonna give Aiden super speed and he does absolutely nothing with it?
Oh, period.
That's
Kill
what I'm saying.
Alec. You killed Alec. You screwed up.
At least Allie used her powers like creatively. All right. LVP goes to Aiden. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Rosuke is dope. Rosuke
Yeah.
knows what's up.
Thanks, bro.
Michael,
Aww.
your turn. LVP.
I love that.
Who's LVP? Genesis?
Michael, your
Yeah.
turn. Is Michael dead? I think Michael's dead.
Poor Michael.
Dead.
Good thing this is a visual podcast. People know how rough this.
DC4 is canceled.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Damn, you made me stub my toe.
Good. Yo.
I'm in tears.
Break your ass
Okay, we're gonna skip Michael. Genesis, you go.
Okay. All right. I already had one in mind. I'm picking Rhea because how the hell do you get played by Aiden? That's crazy.
Genesis. Oh, that's you were so real. You were so real.
Oh my god. Living legend, mate.
Oh.
Girl flop. That's
God.
insane. That is insane. Once
Girl
you just said
failure.
that.
Girl failure.
You called her like. You said something in the previous episode. I forgot what it was. It was like girl something.
No, I didn't call. I called
Girl
Gabby
idiot.
that. I called her girl idiot.
Girl idiot.
Girl idiot. Rhea's girl idiot right now. That's what
True.
Because how do you let?
Relate.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright,
But
last part of the episode, MVP. Who wants to start? Tammy, start.
Start with what?
MVP.
MPV?
I
Oh,
need to give my
shoot.
LVP.
Okay, Michael, go.
My LVP is Alec because he promised that he voted out Connor because he said that Rhea was not good for him. But now he's voting. Oh, sorry, my bad. He's kissing Rhea?
He's
Like, that sounds cool?
right.
You know
Bro
what?
code.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Legit, like, what the fuck is wrong with Alec? Like, Alec is a legit person. And I refuse to believe that people don't see that because he's hot. Like,
I like bad
too
boys,
much-
so I thought it was great.
Oh, man.
anyways, that's my vote. Continue.
MVP, last Tammy start.
Oh. MVP. Oh god! Yo, no, yeah. Yo, no. I should do this, yeah. Yeah, I should do this. I'm making a good choice. Yeah, it's Yule. You know, it's Yule.
Whoa.
MVP.
Wow.
My MVP is Yule.
Seriously?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
wait, is this LVP?
No.
No, MVP.
It's MVP. Look, I did LVP Yule last episode, so it's only fair. Come on, Yule literally died. Yule literally died for this.
Yule died. MVP.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Dying is iconic, okay? That was so good. Like, that, I don't know. Yule was just great. He was great here. Like, this is why I'm gonna miss him. Because he drive. Shut up!
You're
God,
a fucking liar.
I'm freaking delusional. Stop.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have better standards than you. I'm gonna be
You,
Um.
who are you gonna remember from this episode? Yule. Yule. You're gonna remember.
True.
You're gonna remember him.
That's true.
If
I have a point about that.
Okay.
He does have a
We're,
point.
we're on MVPs, right?
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah.
So I gotta, in contrast to that, I gotta, first of all, shout out to Michael Kimbrough. I gotta reveal myself as a narcissist as well. I am in love with myself. And you know how hard you have to go and how crazy good you have to be to make yourself more likable than me in a scene with me. My MVP is Gret. Vanessa
I had a feeling.
absolutely ate up these lines
Period.
and made her so much more exciting to listen to, and her characterization is just so like fun and just like so like Ooh, sassy. I love it. Oh,
Oh
she
my
ate
God.
it up.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Marks, yes. I'm glad you're sane and picked the
No, yeah,
Ranger.
I agree with you, Mark. I mean, I feel like everyone will. This really was Gret's episode. She had great lines, yelled a lot at Yule, finally overcame that obstacle, saved Gabby, all that stuff. Loved her. Gret MVP. All right, Brosuke, Jenny, Benny, Michael.
I'll go last, actually. Okay.
God damn it.
Ooh, Jenny. Mysterious.
I have a sort of
Michael goes first.
I have a cop out character anyway.
I have a biased character.
All right. Well,
Fair enough.
I'm so curious.
Go for it, Jenny. Then.
Okay. I have a cop out character. I'm going to pick the monster as my MVP.
That's a good one, actually.
Because the monster was surprisingly really entertaining, and it got a huge meal at the end. I gotta respect it. Man had a taste of that spicy abs, and I respect it.
Oh my god! Now I'm jealous. Now I'm super jealous.
Oh my god.
No! You did not just make me envious of a monster.
Alright, Brosuke, I think Michael's dead, so
Alright,
He's still alive.
as much as I want to say Allie, she did nothing this episode except be creative with power. Does it have to be within the players in the game?
It can be anyone in the episode. It can be Nina, it can be whoever.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed Marcus's stuff.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god, that's so epic.
Yeah, I think Marcus is probably the MVP because he kind of like helps Crystal with things, and we never saw a Crystal conflict like with herself since DC2, and seeing her still struggle with things is a nice touch. Because sometimes we forget that the host is also a human being, right? So when I saw that scene. Marcus giving the advice to the host, I'm like, wow, the host is also a human being besides Derek and Trevor. So like, I really love Marcus for what he did in that scene. Marcus is my MVP for this episode.
Sorry.
I agree. I love that fatherly figure.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Michael, he's back, baby.
Michael,
Michael's back. He's ready to end the episode.
Alright, here's how I end the episode. Episode 13 might not be the cup of tea for certain people. People who are fans of Yule, unfortunately, we had to cut him this episode. And I want you to understand that I personally was okay with cutting him this episode. He had run his course, and he had fully shown his true colors much while ago. But I'm just going to end this with saying that Yule is a fantastic character that I had a lot of fun writing for. And Marks did a fantastic job voicing him. And you know I'm drunk because I'm slurring my words, but that just means that my words are fully coherent and fully authentic. Marks did a fantastic job. And what I want to end Mark with Yule with, because Yule still has 3 more episodes. And those episodes are fantastic. Keep tuned. Yule is a character that I connected with on a spiritual level because I had family members from North Korea, and when they escaped, they lost family members, and it was a really traumatic event. And to see Odd Nation take that and put it in a satirical commentary level, it's like, maybe I shouldn't be that upturned about who Yule is. Because when I first met Yule, I was like, that's my character. And me as a person who writes these scripts, I'm just thinking, Marks does a fantastic job with this character. Why should I cuck him and make him have less of an enjoyable time as an actor? And I'm just thinking, this is a satisfying way to end Yule, but also leave a door open for him to continue. And that's all I have to say.
Oh my god, I love
opportunity.
Because honestly, I'll be real.
You're
voicing.
that?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Mark?
No, I just gonna say, you're giving Yule MVP?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
alright,
speaking
okay,
for
sorry.
Michael.
Alright, you go, Marks.
All I wanted to say is that makes me a little happy because I just wanted to say, like, voicing Yule, obviously, you know, he says a lot of controversial things, but finding the joy to put into every character that you voice, even the bad ones, is an actor's goal. And to hear that it worked. Oh,
Oh my god.
Aww.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh
Thank
my god. Oh my god.
Mark's literally
Anyway.
like, I don't understand. You have such a big thing to overcome. People hate on your character, and like you have to give 100% just so a small percentage of people like you. And I think that's such a shitty thing to have to deal with. And
It's
really,
not about the people who don't like you. It's always about the people who do. And that's just the mindset you gotta keep.
literally, hell yeah, dude. I wish I could dab you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
No, I love you both for giving such life to Yule. Like I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm gonna say the MVP while I blow my nose.
Oh my god.
This is wholesome drunk talks. I love it. Damn it. And that's all for the Disventure Dispatch. I'm Genesis, and this has been your host, as well as our very drunk guests here. Well, excluding BROSUKE. But thank you for joining us on Wholesome Drunk Talks with the Disventure Dispatch crew. That's all. Bye, everyone.
Wait. Can I
Well,
get
what?
like one more like toast between us? Because
Yeah.
I think we need one more toast.
Alright,
How's it
everyone
go?
get your
I got you.
water. Jenny, get your water. Rosie,
I
get your water.
got my water. It's empty, but I got my
should be
water.
Drinking water.
Alright,
Oh
Bruce,
my
you
god.
can-
My-
Sorry,
I'm a bit
Genesis,
mad.
you can lie and say that it was.
I'll be
alcohol.
very-
We won't believe.
Oh my god.
I'll be.
Oh
I'm not kidding.
my god. Water.
I'll do this briefly.
There's like
Alright,
there's vodka
Brosuke,
all over
I
my
s-
desk.
What's up?
Brosuke, by the way, by doing this, you've officially replaced Imer. So,
Oh my goodness.
Yo!
I'll get up.
By doing what?
by doing this toast, you
Oh
replaced
my
Imer.
god.
All right. Here's to Disventure Camp and continuing on
Right.
until season 5.
Wait,
Let's
shit.
go, group.
Yeah! This
Cheers.
dispatch is back. Oh shit, oh crap.
Cheers.
I should have done that.
Woo!
Let's
my God.
freaking go! Oh my god, the whole crew!
Wait, Brosuke, you're white?
And scene.
That's even over the podcast.
Wait, someone say a funny line. Someone say a funny line.
Oh,
Why don't we
shoot.
just end it with BROSUKE, you're white?
At least I didn't say anything racist this time.